We live? We should be live. I always have to ask this every goddamn time.
Just waiting. Refresh the YouTube page. Only takes about 3 hours. Anytime today would be nice.
Oh, goddamn. Hold on. God damn it. Discord had to just act like it disconnected, then refreshed itself, so I have to set up the screen share again. Technical difficulties.
Doodle-oo, doodle-oo, doodle-oo.
Well, at least the audio seems to be working on all fronts. Alright, so, yeah. Okay, everything looks like it is indicating that it is live. I see the I see the bit rate. Nothing's going wrong. Excellent. Yep. Now we can get on with today's mission.
Really pissing off people who deserve it most.
Yeah, because it's fun. Alright, yeah, because based on where we left off, we had our first meeting with Conrad Marburg, who was impressed with, like, the various feats that we had basically been up to around, you know, sneaking into Rome and all that shit that happened in Taipei and a little bit of Moscow. We also were approached by by one of the female characters we wish didn't have to be involved in this plot, but oh well, she's going to, and it's going to be her problem.
She's kind of chained to the plot by the nature of what the game is, so
yeah,
it's necessary evil, I think, is the best way to describe her.
Yeah, I suppose so. A little, just a little intercept that might be of note to us. I don't know, stuff about Al Samad. Who cares? Albar is dead anyway. So, archive. Let's double check. Make sure that, yeah, nothing else really new as far as weapons. Oh, right, yeah, we could at least get the intel for contacting Madison. Yeah, because that would be one of the missions coming up that we have to do.
Yep.
Yeah, which, for that matter, let's go ahead and just quickly take a look at the, wait, no, that's my service record. That's fine. Intel. Individuals. Yep. Yeah, already, already you see, we got the -1 already because we decided to be, you know, make a good first impression.
Yeah. I mean, as I said, like, they made the decision to make her name sound like a porn star.
Yeah.
They knew exactly what they were doing. And as I said, like, in any other game, she would probably be kind of an okay character, but this is a game with some incredibly strong characters, male and female, so she doesn't really have much of a chance to begin with.
Yeah. So that's it. Like, she's professional. She's just she's just the latest of many executive assistants that Marburg has, because they clearly do not last long working with him.
Yeah, one way or another, they seem to have their employment terminated rather rapidly.
Yeah, that's not especially good when you think about it. So, yeah, as far as missions, you know, we can contact Madison. We could bug that CIA listening post that has been present since the start of Rome, but we've just ignored it. Or, you know, we could check back in on Moscow. I don't know. Maybe we could get something to see how C is doing.
Yeah, let's go with the listening post first, I think.
All right, then. We'll see what it is. Yeah, it's in an abandoned apartment building. Nothing too fancy. You know, there's going to be, you know, CIA agents present, so, meh. I don't feel bad.
Yeah, this is another mission, if I remember correctly, that you need to do with kid gloves, because if anything goes wrong here, everyone will bring it up to you for the rest of the game.
And I guess we'll see how long that lasts based on how much...
seems pretty quiet.
how much.
Tranquilizer ammo you've got.
Yeah, only
Use the
57.
listening post.
I guess
the
it's
CIA is
fine.
upstairs, and they probably have a guard in the lobby, so keep an eye out.
Will do. Going to take a quick look around.
All right. Could cut the video feed right now. Just. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to go upstairs anyway.
Yeah. I vaguely remember, like, there was an achievement or something for ghosting this entire section, which was ridiculously difficult to get.
Probably blew another fuse.
Yeah.
What am I, the fucking electrician? Need a
Now you are.
flashlight.
No, you sound like Stephen Heck.
Huh. Funny that. And at least that's one less we have to worry about upstairs.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, actually trying to treat this like a proper fucking stealth game for as long as I can manage. Although, oh wait, though that's right. I just also remember because I decided to forego the silencer this time. That means I can't fire my gun.
Mike, it looks like the third
Oh,
camera.
oh
It's
dear.
being run by a dummy console on the second floor. If you can find it.
Well,
you can
again,
loop the
we'll see
feed
how
and
long
sneak
this
past.
goes. Hey, look,
Yeah.
CRT monitors. Boy, I sure wish I had a fucking working one right about now. Who am I kidding? They're probably on this shelf because they power on but display nothing. Piece of shit.
They're not even Trinitrons. What the fuck?
Ah. I mean, look, like we can't all be lucky to have access to Sony CRTs of any kind. Best
Yeah.
CRT TV I've had in my life is a fucking JVC, and I'm waiting for the stars to align where me and my friend can finally service that thing.
I think I remember telling you ages ago that one of my friends got hold of like 3 of them from a video production company that was going out of business. Friend
Oh,
of his,
nice.
friend of a friend of a friend, and you were upset.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. There you go. Up in
Accessing
the right
database.
corner.
Downloading the software.
All right. Receiving. We're good.
Listening in on the listening post. Gotta love this job.
Gotta love irony. And good night.
This mission, it doesn't matter if it winds up going loud as long as you don't actually kill anyone.
Yeah, as tempting as it is. But
I mean, you're in a CIA compound. The urge to kill is great.
yeah, it is perfectly understandable. Ah, damn. Oh, man, this is updating really fast, actually. Oh, Spy's Luck.
Oh.
That fucking saved me. Well, probably
Yeah,
would
I
have
would just disable it with an EMP.
Fair. Yeah, I've been holding on to them for literally moments like this.
Because, like, normally you've got about 30 seconds. I think that was only like 15.
Yeah, because it's like, it was half the time, and like the character strings were like 5 each instead of 6.
That was a weird one.
Oh, no. Oh, damn it. Yeah, all the hacking and lockpicking stuff in this is actually a lot harder now.
Yep.
I actually need to double check and make sure, where my... Oh, yeah, because I've not been... yeah, look at that. I'm not anywhere, like, into, like, the advanced categories of, like, the, like, improved data theft and whatnot. But, yeah, Spy's Luck definitely saved me from fucking that up forever.
Yeah, I forget how it works. Is it only like per mission or is it per attempt? On
I think
something?
I think it's like per instance. I'm pretty sure it's like the kind of skill, kind of similar to like the evasion in like when you get spotted. Like it's the sort of thing where like it's probably like on like some very long invisible cooldown.
Yeah, I was never quite sure how it worked.
I mean, yeah, like, Oh, look at that. Silencer Mark III. That'd be sure nice if I could just put that on right now in the field, but whatever. We're putting our CQC to good use even now.
Sure would have been fucking useful 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. What can you do?
The game's just outright mocking you now.
Yeah. Just keep doing all this fancy, crouch walking. Hopefully it does not give Michael any back problems.
Yeah, my lower back is screaming in agony just watching him.
Okay, hold on. Oh, right above. There we go. Sometimes it's not too bad if you just, let it re-scramble, the locations every now and then, because it might end up closer to where you leave it. Okay. AP.
And no, please, oh please, don't bring up your porn and inspired interpretation of what the letters may mean.
Yeah.
Not saying that, they may be intercepting our emails to Mina, but...
Alright.
Selling aluminium sheds. That's a really boring cover story.
Yeah. I think even Scarlet wouldn't even go for that if she had to go
Control
undercover
room's
for
locked
something
from the
like
inside.
this.
No other entrances I can see. Looks like the only way to get it to open is to get them to open it.
I'll think of something.
Ooh.
Candygram for Mongo.
Candygram for Mongo. Sign
Looks
here.
like an air conditioning duct. Too
I'm just
small to
really
fit through.
disappointed we can't go full Bugs Bunny with this.
Yeah. Oh man, I think you just put into my head the actual best version of this game. Just this conversation and objectives and whatever, but instead of playing Michael Thornton, you are Bugs Bunny. And it's just all manner of Acme bullshit to just fucking ruin everybody.
Seriously, I have said for years I have always wanted a Bugs Bunny fucking with people simulator.
So to do
Yeah.
the trick.
What are you doing?
The fact we have never had anything like that is it's an outright
Just
crime
getting
against
scared.
humanity.
A little something I learned in third period science.
Hell?
Again, Michael Thornton is a sociopath. He's an asshole.
I don't know what he learned in third period science, but it wasn't anything to do with breaking into the NSA or the CIA.
I'm pretty sure Michael Thornton comes from the same train of thought that led to John Carmack as a teenager breaking into his school after hours with thermite to steal Apple II computers.
There's another much darker timeline where he kills us all.
Indeed. Civvy made that joke for us in the past, but it's true.
Well, yeah, I remember reading an interview with him. I think it probably would have been about the late 90s, probably around about the time when Doom 2 came out, where he said that one of his favorite books was The Anarchist Cookbook.
Isn't the whole thing
And
with
I-
the Anarchist Cookbook anyway was that at least one of the things I heard of is that it was basically some bullshit that was cooked up to sell to people so that it could actually get a beat on who were actually anarchists or trying to learn to be anarchists in the country? Because that
There's a
feels like
lot
the
of-
type of thing that would be used as a plant or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of, because it was distributed under the radar. People would just literally hand photocopies of it to each other, and quite a few of the recipes will result in you blowing off your extremities if you fuck around with them too much. So it's entirely possible that it may have been some kind of, okay, well, if they're going to be doing this, we want to make it as hard for them as possible. Because it came out at a time when, the hippies were starting to get a bit too restless with groups like the Weather Underground and so on.
Yeah, going quite a bit off the deep end.
So anything which could cripple their operations possibly would have been a good idea. But then again, there's also enough in there that does work. So, your guess is as good as mine.
All right. Took a look at all the email. Everyone's taking a nice nap. I guess we're done.
Lots of people going to be on the receiving end of some impromptu freelance chiropractic. Oh,
It's fine.
almost made it.
It's fine. Escape. Look, Mina, I killed no one. Aren't you proud of me? You fucking better.
+1.
Professional courtesy. New perk
I
acquired.
think that's a really good perk, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we'll have to. Yeah, because I can't remember exactly what it is, but we'll have to look it up on our service record once we get back to the safe house.
Because I think there's anytime you do any of the government agency ones, if you manage to do it flawlessly, then they give you a really big bonus for it in some form.
Yeah, something like that. All right, service record. Oh wait, what the hell? We've actually been holding on to like these AP for a while now. I could have, son of a
Yeah,
bitch.
I wondered why you didn't.
Wow. Okay. Huh. Well, this is all going back into melee.
Really? Did you learn nothing?
Okay, fine. I'll put one into sabotage. Improved data theft would actually be useful.
Honestly,
only because I
sabotage
didn't. Only because I was 1 point short to get point blank shot.
which you've been doing anyway.
Well, I mean, this would make it more of a formalized mechanic and actually effective.
Yeah.
Like the way I was
But
doing it before was a very, very janky version of that.
Like sabotage is really good just for the money bonuses that it gives you.
Yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, professional courtesy. Yeah, you made sure to use non-lethal force in subduing them. 10% armory discount from roam vendors. I'm sure
I must be thinking of a
I would not have
different
been surprised if there had been as well like a... Because I feel like anytime you come across these perks where it is like you chose to take the non-lethal route, there has to be like a contrasting perk that you can also get if you take the fully lethal route.
You murdered absolutely everyone. Here's 25% off all your weapon needs.
You have everything against the farm and murder them all. Here's a 10% discount. Holy shit, look at all this mail.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm guessing some of those are the ones that you looked at in the safe house.
Yeah, from the listening post. Yeah, so we got that. Note to self, files on big excavation, another thing that we of course can use as we have found after doing multiples of these acquiring leaked emails sent to the wrong address and then using them as like material to use against someone. Should we stick with like sending them directly to Halbeck as blackmail, because like every time we've done it, like the rewards have been like consistently strong.
Money can't buy you competent civil engineering, but it can buy you my silence. And I'm okay with blackmailing the shit out of these fuckers.
Oh, yeah. So there we go. Archive that. Email sent from the NSA tap established in Rome. Oh, yeah, that that NSA gelato shop still paying dividends.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, again, like constant talking about like about something related to Georgia.
Hmm.
And probably won't come across anything like that.
They're probably, anytime there's like a really innocuous name for any kind of government op, it's usually something really horrible.
Yeah.
Georgia is probably going to be like, yes, we've created tentacle spiders.
Yeah. Yeah, something that would be befitting for like I don't get just one of the states in the United States.
Everyone's being sent to Detroit.
It's like it's like if you hear somewhere like of like an operation that has the code name Alabama, be very fucking afraid.
There was an episode of The Dollop where they were talking about that. They were saying the same thing. It's like, yes, Operation Spring Sunshine. So many bodies.
Oh no. Oh, hey, we got some dossier info on Leland. That'll be good
Remember
for
the days when we weren't allowed to spy on our own citizens, only had jurisdiction over foreigners? I should thank those terrorists for making my job a lot more fun. You fucking psychopath.
I'm starting to instantly feel bad about giving everybody like in that listening post like a concussion nap.
Yeah, I'm thinking you should have broken a couple of knees.
I should have shot every one of them, but whatever. Huh. Oh god, I got stalkers in the area now, don't I? Oh wait, it's just Madison.
Oh no, Madison's gone full yandere.
No. I'm already trying to get C to do that for me. I don't need another. We don't need competition.
Oh man, that could be potentially the most life-threatening threesome ever.
Oh, I'm in danger. And she's too. Arguably, she's in more danger than I am.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mina giving us a good pat on the back for showing restraint against those CIA dogs, even though I really wanted to let at him. All right. Yeah, still nothing else.
Still no 3-star weapons yet. That's crazy.
Yeah, because I was positive that like we would be getting some of those at some point.
Like I could have sworn that the weapon upgrades, like the actual better guns, they gave them out more frequently.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably other things where I am just like, we're probably just like forgetting what like the specific like conditions are that we need to deal with. Yeah, so I mean, we could talk to Madison and just like get it out of the way, or visit Moscow, check in on some of our buddies there.
Let's put it off for as long as possible and go to Moscow.
All right. Even though I think this does mean we're gonna like, if we spend this much time just doing everything in Moscow, we're actually not going to. We're probably gonna be ultimately like delaying the inevitable, which is making Marburg suffer. But we might as well still check in here because I mean, I really do wish the game would just like. Like when you're selecting like the mission areas, that I wish you didn't have to go exactly to like an area safe house just to see what their available missions are. Because that would at least make this process a lot easier. But hey, we got our funds from like our next round of blackmail.
15K, not bad.
All right, let's actually see what the hell do we got. So. Oh yeah, we could talk with Albatross or intercept Surkov at the U.S. Embassy.
We should go see what Albatross wants.
That sounds like a good idea. And then
probably taunt him for wearing a stupid turtleneck. Tactical turtleneck. Tactile neck.
God damn it. Yeah. Well, honestly, it's not the worst pun I've heard coming from anything you've been on after non-binary or whatever the hell Feenley said on that fucking talk about Reanimator. I did listen to that episode by the way, like of like that podcast you and Feenley are doing. I was thoroughly entertained, actually.
Glad to hear it. We just recorded a new episode last night.
Nice. All right, how do we do this?
Calm.
All right.
Beautiful night. Let's not ruin it by shooting each other.
It's all right.
Your glasses and beard are so ill-fitting for this kind of cool standoff.
Mike, no trouble finding the place, I hope.
I'm curious.
No, I was curious why you wanted to talk in person. Telemarketing through the video screen seemed more your style.
Sometimes. At the moment, I'd rather show a little more trust in each other. You spared Sis's life.
Locket.
We got the locket.
You have my thanks.
I have something of hers. Here.
Did she give that to you? I see.
Ha!
The locket is a childhood memento.
Damn.
Those days are gone. Regardless, thank you for
So-
sparing my
Sis.
life.
All right.
The gratitude comes from both of us, it seems.
According to what I've been able to dig up on you two, she's your bodyguard. If anyone should be saving someone's life, it's her.
That is correct.
Intel suggests she's an orphan. That you're not related.
I see.
Gee, how could you
access to
fucking
medical
tell?
records, Agent Thornton. I thought I'd wipe those clean.
The fact that he's
I'm
maybe
thorough.
40 years older
But if
than
she's your
her
bodyguard,
might
why
be a
did
bit
you
of a
send her
clue.
to Lazo's yacht?
Yeah.
Isn't she supposed to be protecting you?
Like, old enough
She
to
could
be her
have been
fucking
killed,
dad.
you know.
Like, come on.
That's no way to treat someone
Old
you
enough
care
to
about.
legally be her
No
ancestor.
way to treat a child.
Sis would not be here today if not for me, Agent Thornton. The world is cruel in many respects. And every day we survive, we've gambled against death and won. And the locket she gave you. Perhaps Sis is not a child anymore. To throw away a childhood memento so carelessly.
That locket? It's not a childhood memento.
Excuse me?
The locket. It depicts St. George and the dragon. According to the legend, townsfolk fed their children to the dragon out of fear to prevent its wrath.
Oh,
Eventually,
yeah,
the
I
king agreed to
forgot
feed his
about
own daughter
this.
to the beast.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not
there's...
sure I like the implication, Agent Thornton.
I love that Albatross's
guessing
reputation
only she
because
knows
this
how
exchange
St.
is
George
just going
factors in.
back and
I'm
forth,
wondering
like
who
goes up
G22
and
is
down,
in the
up
story.
and down.
Whoa,
But now
big
she's
one.
really liking us.
I'm sure Sis could clear it up. If she wanted to tell us, that is.
She can't.
Can't or won't.
Both.
She's legally
She's a
mute,
mute.
damn it.
Let's walk. Sis will make sure we're not interrupted.
All right. So, what did you want to talk about?
I wonder
know
how
there are
hard it
outward
is
appearances
to
you're
not be an
avoiding.
asshole to someone
I
that
also know
can't
about
speak
Alpha
when you don't
Protocol.
realize immediately
In
that
your
they're
case,
mute.
It's being used
No
for its
choice.
intended purpose.
Alright.
Wasn't my choice, really. One of my associates made the decision for me.
I disagree. You had other options, I'm sure. Did enacting Alpha Protocol change your mission?
No.
Then you should be proud of your accomplishment.
What accomplishment?
It's not often that one gets
I mean,
to
there's a
turn the
lot of
tools their own
accomplishments that we've
government
made over the
uses
course of this
for the
run.
right reasons. And Alpha Protocol?
We become
We
best
prefer to
friends
call
with,
those
like, the
orphans.
greatest CIA not
Between Halbeck
agent.
and you, I'm beginning to feel like everyone knows about
Yeah, I was
Alpha
gonna say, you
Protocol.
call them accomplishments. I
may
prefer
seem
to
that
think of
way.
them as orphans.
I'd argue you're simply traveling in a smaller circle here, on the fringe of international politics.
I don't know what you want, Albatross. G22's agenda? Doesn't seem like you have one.
No. We have aspirations, as does any government. But
But
believe
mostly
that
what we do,
agendas
we
are
do for
accomplished
shits
by
and
careful
giggles.
study and observation.
Yeah.
If the status quo is disrupted, it makes predicting triggers and events more difficult. It's an odd thing.
Oh god, he's a
A
centrist.
government-sponsored program
Ah,
is to prevent
fucking
being
fence
policed by
sitter.
its own government.
So.
Impatient.
Foundation of that
Alright, there we
country.
go.
I don't want to debate with you. What do you want?
I propose we become allies.
What, I'd become a member of G22?
No. I propose we cooperate. You will find that as extensive as Alpha Protocol's leftover safe houses and gadgets are, well, G22 has access to much more.
And the price?
Let us say I owe you. You've already paid me. And the only
should we?
currency I value.
Yes.
What do you
Alright.
say?
Alright.
I mean, yeah, it's not that bad of like a choice to make. I've definitely done a couple playthroughs where I've explicitly turned them down.
Yeah. I think really all it gets you is all the changes is you
We're out
don't
of
get as
time, I'm
much in the
afraid.
way of
Thank you for listening.
intel
tonight.
and
I know
weaponry.
you have a great deal of
Yeah.
And I
work
think
ahead
they kick you over
Albatross.
some cash
You need to know
downloads every so often.
of you. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What?
This business with Halbeck. I can still prevent it, right? There's a way to stop them. This isn't going to end well, is it?
Mike.
For
It
anyone.
never does.
Well, don't worry. I'll make sure it at least ends well for someone. Albatross and Thornton reputation loss. Thornton and his reputation gain.
Yeah, I completely forgot that he's like, oh, that like Albatross is like, oh, that's a very meaningful pendant, but he just completely does not twig on to what the meaning of it actually is.
Yeah.
Like, from that, I always got the impression that she felt that she owed him for saving her in whatever way he did, but she kind of despises him because he uses her as his personal attack dog after that.
Yeah. And obviously the difficulty of just not being able to speak means she can't really, actually express that to her, to him. Yeah.
And thing is, well, it wouldn't be in his best interest to have a mute bodyguard. So if I remember, they don't ever tell you.
Hey, there's what
yes,
we were
rank
talking
3.
about.
Hello.
Oh, and yeah, some of these are real fucking expensive.
Oh, that is all your money.
Yeah, we got barely enough to get the UC Commissar if we really wanted, but I'm thinking... I'm trying to remember. Didn't we already have, like, a prior version of, like, the Samael already?
I think that was a machine gun.
Actually, I'm gonna double check the, gonna double check, like, what weapon I got equipped. Because, like, Samael Sidewinder.
Yeah.
So, just getting the 3-star version of that is, like, a straight upgrade on practically every parameter, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going for that. Hell yeah.
But yeah, having her as a mute bodyguard seems really counterproductive. And if I remember correctly, they never tell you what happened to render her mute. So I always wondered if he wasn't directly responsible for her losing her voice to begin with, either through however it was he found her, or more likely surgical methods.
Yeah, like a sort of kind of like how like a major backstory trope for characters in the Yakuza games is that like the characters are like Kiryu, for instance, are like orphans directly because of business with the Yakuza, and one of them just decides to take the kids in.
Yeah, there's always someone who's like, yep, the patriarch found me as an orphan, and after all my family died in that mysterious bread incident. And it turns out, like, the guy who took him in was a low-level Yakuza who worked his way up after setting fire to every baker in town.
Yeah. It's like
it happens so often in the Yakuza series.
Yeah, it's real fucking absurd.
Yep.
So now that we got our new and improved Samael, I think it's fair that we just, like, sell off this old piece of junk.
We're never gonna go back to it. So,
and for that matter, neither for this UC .50. Also, we
probably don't need the SMG clips either.
Or those mods.
Or
Hammer that A
bullets.
button. It's like I'm getting flashbacks to like the stock market ticker buying stocks in Cruelty Squad.
Oh god. It's a shame we're not using the shotgun, because the phosphorus buckshot I remember being quite good fun.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's just, man. I'm sure hoping Psycho Patrol R brings back the, or like incorporates like a new version of like the whole stock market mechanic.
Just like have the organ market be its own fully fledged proper minigame now.
Something like that, yeah. Or just like more weird events in the game where like you killing someone or enacting some kind of policy actively has an effect on like certain elements in the stock market itself. You know,
Yeah,
like stuff that is like more beneficial than the when you kill the governor at the mall, and it just causes every stock to like go rapidly up in to varying degrees.
Yeah, because a lot of people, they like myself, when I played it, I wasn't paying attention to what was going on with the stock market for most of the game.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't know any of that would happen until I read about it.
Yeah, it's real insane just how vital it is overall. Yeah. The significance of the lock is something of a mystery as to whether it's a memento or whether it is something of special significance to Sis. I think we already got like a decent enough idea of what it might be after Michael's entire breakdown of like what is in that that little locket and whatnot.
Yeah, it's, as I said, like I can't remember if I completed her dossier, but I was always left with the impression that she either viewed herself or Thornton as St. Michael and Albatross as the dragon.
Yeah. All right, so we could go and intercept the guy at the embassy, but also Like,
Yeah, let's head back to Rome. Get this
Yeah.
out of the way.
yeah, let's just get our time in Madison out of the way so that we can get back to being a little shit towards Marburg. All right. Now I think after what we had talked about at the end of like the last stream when like she first talked to us over the communication feed that I went with like the aggressive option that like caused it to go down. We want to stick with that route just to get her to really dislike us because there is some amazing shit that does happen when she absolutely hates your guts.
Well, the thing is, as well, we don't actually have anyone who despises us yet.
Yeah, like, I mean, the
And-
most that
and-
we have of anyone that dislikes us is Darcy, but the problem with that is that you don't really have anything to do with Darcy outside of the very beginning and very end.
And let's be honest, who gives a fuck about Darcy?
Yeah, we've already made our point to him enough, even
Yeah.
though we did miss our opportunity to shoot him in the dick on the firing range, but whatever.
Yeah, I was never able to unlock Mina's advanced training, and I don't know why.
That
if
is
it has to
weird
be under a
because
certain time.
That might have been, yeah. I always felt like that was like the easiest one for me to actually unlock every time. It would always be
Yeah,
like Parker or Darcy's, like where it would be it'd take a bit more effort for me to actually get the points necessary.
Yeah, Parker's is the harder mission overall, just because of the amount of backtracking you need to do.
Yeah,
Um,
believe in just accessing it, like when you do like the stealth training exercise. You know, you have to make sure that you're doing it fast, but not too fast that you're setting off alarms everywhere and losing points.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go talk to this girl.
Let's be a big meanie face to the poor woman who probably doesn't deserve it.
Yeah,
It's not her fault she's boring.
you're right. It's not our fault. It's Chris Avalon's.
Thank you for meeting me, Mr. Thornton.
Just tell me what you know. We'll keep this brief.
Oh, okay. Where to start?
Trust me, lady. I'm
Beginning.
doing this for your own good.
I work for the Veteran Combat Initiative, VCI. They're a global
Couldn't we
military
like
contractor.
sit back down for this?
Boss,
Be a
Mr.
bit less
Marburg.
conspicuous?
This is
Come on.
really awkward, right?
Yeah.
So I checked it out, and your name came up several times in our database.
And you just happened to come across this information.
Yes. Mr. Thornton, I don't think he meant for me to see it, but in my position...
So he just left this out accidentally for you to find. I find that hard to believe.
Mr. Thornton, I don't know what you're implying.
There we
but
go.
I
Now
came
we're
here
on
to
to
help you.
dislike. We're getting there.
Where is this information anyway? If you're telling the truth, then it's evidence.
I don't have it on me.
What a surprise. So I just have to go on your word then.
Wow, the
I'm not sure what
dismissiveness
to
in
do
that
next.
that line delivery.
Please? Is there someone
I don't
should
blame her
notify
for feeling
or-
that way. I mean, like that is some
Well,
bullshit when it's
you
like
work for
I
Marburg.
know something
He
important.
wants me
Where's
out
the
of
proof?
Rome,
I don't
and
have
you're
it.
sent here as some ploy to get
Yeah,
intel
I don't
on
have
me
it
or
on
take me out.
me.
What?
It's
you have it
being
wrong.
kept with my
I'm not
handler in
done.
Canada.
You open your mouth
We've never
again
met
and
them.
tell
They
me
go
about
to a
Marburg,
different
his plans in Rome,
stealth
and then you're
initiative.
gonna give me all the
He is a
passcodes.
mercenary
How
who
that
happens to
mainframe's
do a series of popular Let's Plays on the Something Awful forums.
Mr. Thornton, I came here to warn you. Mr.
Oh, we could be dismissive for using the dossier.
dossier.
Kill you.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Miss St. James. you
Yeah,
have been
it's
employed by
always
DCI
a
for
good
short
time to
and
like
as Marburg's
use
assistant.
like those very
Yeah.
special
Important position,
instance
especially for a
options
man.
Yeah,
when they
anytime
appeared.
any of those come
Yes.
up, that's almost
As a bard
all. I think there's
studying
one
art
option
history,
which
but when it comes to paying the bills,
backfires,
I
but
thought I would apply for
all
an
the rest of the time,
administrative
it's always worth
assistant
picking them.
Yeah,
Language skills
like
help.
dossier or
DCI does a lot
veteran
of
or
work with foreign governments.
hell, even rookie.
My
If
point
you're
is,
deciding
we
to challenge
discovered
yourself with a
sensitive
rookie
information
playthrough,
that's
which I
pretty
personally would
dangerous for
recommend
you.
only
I
do
know.
it the one time just to
I
unlock
need those
veteran and then
files.
never
Are
look
they in
back.
the
Yeah.
DCI branch office?
I did
don't
it the
know
first
what you're
time I
looking
played
for.
through, and
Same.
I think
VCI office in
it
Rome isn't
works. It
Marburg's
worked
personal
better for a
office.
first playthrough.
He does most of his
Yeah,
work
I would
off-site,
agree.
or when he travels.
Like,
But he's
I almost
here
feel like in a
now,
way that
so
I mean
where
I
would he
get the
store the
point of like the
information while I'm
specialized like class roles to
Has a
start, but
I've been there
I
several
almost feel like it
times.
would have been better if it
If the
just
files
did not
exist,
have
I'm
any of those
guessing they'd be
selections
there.
Along with
the first
Marburg.
playthrough was a
Yes.
rookie, and
Give me
then
the address.
every
Get
time
me
you
in.
started a new
What?
playthrough, you get the
Passcodes,
option
details
then
on the
to be
security
like,
system,
are you
anything
the
would
rookie
help.
or the veteran?
I can give you the address, but that other information.
You
Lady.
have two choices. One, help me, or two, don't.
Help
If
me.
you don't, I'll tell
Help
Marburg
me
what
or
you've
help
done.
me harder.
If you're lucky, you lose your job. If you're right, you'll vanish.
Mr. Thornton, please don't do this. I'll go to the authorities.
If you try
No,
and
you
leave
won't.
here now, you won't make it. I'm not letting you ruin this chance for me.
I came to you because
Do
I was
not
scared.
Bet you are
ruin my
ruining this for me.
But you're
Do
the
not
best one.
ruin my
have
chance
no
to be a fucking
I'll help
annoying
you.
little shit
I
in
can
Marburg's
give you the address to
ear.
the villa.
I
And the
need
names of the
this.
files you need to search for.
Yeah,
That's all I
I
need.
did not know how nasty you could be to her.
Oh yeah, just like I always remember back in the heyday of when like, you know, the Mass Effect trilogy was going on, you know, before 3 came out, and everyone was like, this is the greatest thing in gaming ever. This will never go
Yep.
wrong. And how there were always like the videos that would come up with like compilations of every time you could make Commander Shepard be a massive asshole. And and like as entertaining as those were, I remember very quickly after, once I played Alpha Protocol, thinking, man, those renegade options seem so quaint. Like, Thornton
Honestly,
can be really vicious sometimes in this game.
If Alpha Protocol 2 had Renegade interrupts, it would probably be the best game ever.
It would, like, they could put out an Alpha Protocol 2 that is just as... Wait, why the fuck are you here?
Oh, great. She's found a copy of Bleak House. She's never leaving.
Ugh.
Bitch.
Asshole.
There we go. That's why I wanted her to hate us.
Yeah, if you see any pretty Chinese ladies appear on the screen, don't take any notice. Maybe put your fingers in your ears and go la 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 really loudly. Great.
Just go into the bathroom for a while.
You don't have any recording devices on you, do you?
Not any that are visible.
Ew.
All right, there we go.
Someone's not
We
allowed
got-
to play Metal Gear Solid ever again. Women have more hiding places than men. Yeah, we got what you meant.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah. One of those is a good hiding place for a bomb, I hear.
2 of them.
Ugh.
Hey,
All right.
Madison, do you want to see my eyeball?
Oh yeah, you wanna see my glass eye? You wanna see my red beret? You wanna see my ceremonial East Asian sword?
You want to see my trophy collection? No. It's not a stuffed fish, I promise you.
You want to see my my bottle of bleach and detergent? It was a free gift from one of my bestest buddies. I can introduce
He's
you to him.
great. I think he would get along great with you. You would not get along with him.
All right. This is our opportunity. This is what we've been waiting for.
Okay, let's get. Ooh, that's not a bad perk to have.
Yeah, redirected frustration, favored weapon damage +1. Acquired a dossier on Marburg's agents and a map of the villa. And I think just to what do you think would like upset him more in this case, if we just like kill his men or just leave them with like with a stack of hospital bills?
On the one hand, I think making his flunkies look like complete chumps would piss him off, but he would also really appreciate the fact that we are so professional. So I'm gonna say it's murdering time.
All right, time to go loud. Get the figure out what will be the best muzzle assist, lighter barrel. Yes, the extra stability.
Because
that would
he
be fine.
is absolutely the guy who's like, I never kill unless I have to. But when I do, I always make the most of it. Whereas you go in guns blazing, he's going to be like, this motherfucker.
Yeah, I like this idea. Yeah, and I also like this mission as well, just because of how, like, I think you might remember when we start seeing it play out, like that it can like the opening bit can be as long or as short as you want because based on how you behave in this conversation.
I mostly remember the end of it. Particularly the phrase, I'm going to enjoy this, Mr. Thornton.
Yeah, the reason I remember the beginning is that there were multiple instances with, like, across different playthroughs where I would always cut it short by immediately resorting to violence, and I would just get tased and like moved elsewhere. But we're not gonna do that. We all know what the mission is. We all know what you want.
Oh yeah. We want to antagonize an elderly gentleman.
Using the power of our redirected frustration. Oh yeah, just look at this dick.
Wow, the ego on this guy.
Yeah. All right.
Thornton, my apologies for relieving you of your
So-
weapons, but I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, see, the
Yeah,
attack
yeah,
option's
but
always
how that
there
wants,
if you
how
just
that
want to end
ticks.
this.
Of course.
But we really want to
I
press
have
his
an aggressive
buttons.
schedule over the next few days. Let's get to the point. Tell me everything you've discovered about our Rome operation. Specifics.
Well, there's the
please.
moon base.
Not
Yeah.
much behind the link to Al Samad, I guess. And perhaps some fascination with gelato. Now, when you say specifics, do you mean flavors or...
Yes!
It begins.
I'm mad
It
about you.
begins!
Miss me? What, are we done?
And I love that we got a perk out of that
I
as well
hope
with
you've been willing to
antisocial.
cooperate,
It
but
like
I haven't provided
every
the
perk
right
unlocked
incentive.
notification. Ah, son of a bitch!
That was 10 miles. Beat Mr. Thornton until he can no longer stand. But leave him
10,000
able to
volts. He's
speak.
going to be lucky if he still has bowel control.
I stuck my fucking hand in a goddamn like anode cap of a CRT and survived it. You can't do shit to me.
Oh, I guess that's that. No, I just need my gear. Mina, do you read me?
I'm here, Mike. Are you inside?
Yeah, but they've got me locked in.
Not the
You
first time
override
he's
the
heard
security
that.
systems?
No, I can't patch through to security. I'm sorry, Mike.
Would Madison or Z know the layout?
It
Oh,
depends who
do we
you
get the
want
option to
know,
have
Mike.
C help us out here?
I can patch Madison through,
C,
or
C,
I
C.
Yeah.
can stay on the line. Just say the word.
Actually, I was-
The
She's
only
going to
reason I'm
revel in the
asserting for
bloodshed.
certain options is
Are you
because I
serious?
know that you would also pick the same one.
Absolutely.
Oh,
She doesn't have any love for
100%.
Marburg, and if there's anyone who knows VCI tech and Marburg's tactics, it's her.
All right, Mike. It's your
Size
call.
matters. There we go.
We'll transmit the frequency for her to use. Patching the bitch through. Darling. I'm so
Very nice.
sorry.
Bitch through.
Enjoy
Hell
your-
yeah.
My
Darling.
jaw hurts a bit. One of Marburg's goons took a cheap shot at me.
And what happened to him, I wonder?
Well, I beat the
Ask
shit
him when
out
he
of
wakes
him.
up.
Nothing personal. I just don't like getting hit.
And that is why I have such affection for
Oh,
Mike.
size matters too.
Nice.
Oh, every time those pop-ups appear, it's like fucking like
Christmas morning.
endorphins hitting. It's like, oh yeah, the bonuses are
Need to
kicking
check
in.
what those do. If I remember, they give you more ammo or they give you more damage on. I think it's on automatic weapons. I may be wrong.
Something like that. Yeah, he's fine.
I mean, the geometry of this part of the world is going to need to be looked at later.
Yeah.
All right. now I need to find my
The
gear.
many angled
Get out of
ones
here.
may have
Be
a
careful,
hand in
Michael.
this.
Conrad will have backup close by. They are fond of taking cover, but not so fond of wearing helmets. Aim for the head if you can.
Woman who speaks my language.
She's not subtle. She's guilty of many things, but subtlety is not one of them.
Yeah. Okay. Did not notice it beyond that, so.
If he had all his gear taken away from him, where did he keep the
Perhaps
lockpicks?
Conrad is making a call. But there is no time, Michael. Look for exits. Balcony, perhaps?
I mean, we could also still do this. I don't think it'll harm the reputation.
I don't think it does, no.
Do I proceed? It depends. Is everything in place? Almost. There's a few last things that need to be taken care of, but I don't anticipate any problems. I hope not. Call me when you have something more.
All right.
That sounded a lot like Leland Palmer.
All right. Just keep going around. Easy does it.
Toss him off the balcony.
The fact I can't do a lethal takedown just because I have no weapons equipped currently is like, did they take my fucking knife?
Punch him in the throat several times. That does the job usually.
Again, this game needs contextual kills. You're correct. We should have just tossed him off the fucking balcony.
Like, these guys really need to pay attention to the Hitman games.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. IO Interactive making a new Alpha Protocol in conjunction with Obsidian. That would be a hell of a collab.
Oh. See, I like the Hitman games. I'm just absolutely terrible at them.
Don't worry. Most everyone is. You're not alone in that.
Like, I always fuck up repeatedly, and I'm like, I know that I can just murder everyone, but I want to get the fancy kills.
That and the whole murdering everyone isn't always that good to do, like, game feel wise. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh fuck! I completely forgot that they just come in from all directions. Shit!
And that's 2.
All right, fine. Yeah, I was not able to perfectly stealth that just going all the way in, but. Oh wow! And it just spawns me back in here, and everyone is unalerted, like nothing happened. What the hell? Unless.
Okay, now to kill every guard in the building.
Wait, what the hell? Why am I
think you just clipped through the door.
I think it's stuck. Come on. Oh no.
Well, this is awkward. Save me, cardboard box.
Someone bust down the door.
Oh my god, the door is actually gone. There is now a yawning void. No, it just clipped back in. There's like, you can just see the door handle.
Fuck! Hold on. Shit. Let me try loading this again manually. Oh, now it's back? What the fuck?
It must have just glitched out with, it looked for a second like you clipped through the door, but only partly.
That had me so worried that was going to be repeatable and we were in a soft lock situation.
That would have been the worst thing ever.
Yeah. Especially on something like this. Okay.
Just squeeze past you.
Who's out there?
Surprise, dickhole.
Unfortunately, that doesn't actually kill them if they're already unconscious. I just realized I accidentally... Yeah. Whoops. Oh well.
Yeah, you can't double dip on them when you knock them unconscious, unfortunately.
Yeah, this isn't Dishonored. Alright. Just keep disabling all this, and... Oh, there it is. Down at the bottom. And more things to crack open.
All the interactables.
Oh. Damn.
Lucky. I think this is the one safe in the building that isn't wired up to the alarms.
Ah, shit.
Spoke too soon.
Damn it!
Oh, 7. Now we're getting into the tricky stuff.
Yeah, this is, I can definitely tell this is where, like, I'm starting to regret not boosting my... Yeah.
Okay, let's try this again.
There we go. Jesus. All that for just a paltry sum of money. Fucking hell. Alright.
I don't know if it's true, but I remember reading somewhere that some of the paintings that he has in here are meant to be works of art that disappeared primarily in like World War II. Whoa!
Whoa!
From downtown.
Yo! Ooh! Fuck it, we take those.
I'm gonna say, fair play to him. That's the closest that anyone's come to blowing us up
Marburg
so far.
appreciates fine art, or...
It is an adequate specimen. A little colder than I'd like.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one fact you can uncover about him, which is he's, if I remember correctly, it says he's rarely seen in the company of women.
Yeah. Maybe that's why all his
was-
executive assistants get filtered out so frequently.
Yeah, I think it was something on the sofa back there.
Oh. Well, okay, let's see. Technical aptitude, toughness, and we'll just save that for now. Oh yeah, there was. Yeah, thanks for spawning that duffel bag. All right, now we're ready to keep going. Heh.
It's also the fact he's probably paying for all these men himself, so that's all that money gone to waste.
I like as well that now our focus shot has gotten good enough that we don't even need to go into like over the shoulder aiming just for it to zero in.
That and the fact we don't have to wait 5 minutes for it to appear in the same postcode.
Yeah, like those kind of skills always suck when you like first start a game like this, but obviously once you invest enough in it, it goes beyond just being like the bare minimum of what it should be to it is genuinely OP.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've compared it to the skills in Deus Ex more than once.
Oh yeah.
And that still holds true.
And
Once
done.
you
No
actually get your
turrets.
pistol,
No turrets getting me today.
once you actually get your pistol or your rifle skill worth a damn, then yeah, it's just the rest of the game becomes much easier.
Yeah, almost trivial.
Mm.
But I guess that's kind of like the whole appeal of like any RPG system at the end of the day is that people kind of want that feeling of like making it so effortless by the end.
Yeah, like one of my favorite things in RPGs is always going back to earlier areas and finding enemies that gave me a really hard time and just
So should I take
massacring
it
them.
slow?
No, but there will be guards, most likely off duty. Make sure your gun is loaded. And watch above you, the central court. There is a second story.
I'll watch for snipers.
Very good to know.
Shame we didn't bring any firebombs. This is the kind of place that could use some redecorating with some Molotovs.
Disco Inferno!
Burn, baby, burn.
I love that!
Oh!
Oh!
Knee to the face, kick to the balls. Never stops looking painful.
Or silly.
I mean, silly can be painful.
Oh yeah.
I've seen Jackass.
I've watched Tom and Jerry.
I've watched Tom Green.
That counts. Beautiful.
Steal his pocket money.
Just double check if there's anything left over here on the second floor. They didn't even have to snipe us from up here.
Well, this looks ominous.
Yeah. It's, okay, nothing along there. Well, that's the only door that'll open.
Hey,
How did you
Marburg,
not hear
sorry,
that?
Leaving footprints on all your very fancy doors.
Yeah. I'm surprised that you don't get more options in this villa to, like, resort to even more juvenile attempts of pissing off Marburg. Like pissing on his art statues.
What I would love would be if he's contacting you over the intercom, and you just going, "Oh hey, this vase looks expensive." Don't you dare, Thornton. That's worth more money than you. Oops.
All right.
Oh hey, priceless masterpiece. Let's say IP on it.
Okay, so I actually get to use this sniper for its intended purpose.
2 or 3 times we've had a sniper rifle now, and this is the first time we're actually murdering anyone with them.
Amazing how they're not hearing anything. Oh, now they are.
Yeah, now they are.
Backshot.
Fucking bald-ass Andrew Tate-looking motherfuckers.
I mean, when you describe it like that, he definitely deserves it.
When I put it like that.
Oh, god damn it, Discord. Oh, shit. Hold on. Why is... I do not fucking get why Discord just keeps doing this to us. You still there?
Yep. Just waiting for it to come back on. Yep, there we go.
Okay, good. Yeah, and audio levels are still playing how they should. Yeah, it's... I feel like that particular Discord issue has now been, like, happening... I think it's... the reason it's happening now is explicitly because of this game running.
It must be.
Because I actually noticed when I was setting the stream up, like getting all the shit running, programs, etc., that I did notice Discord do the exact same fucking thing, like even before I got you into the Discord call. Like as soon as I opened the game and was like tabbing out to like get OBS open, like that's when it did the reset on the client.
Yeah, I wonder why. I mean, it's like my PC at the moment is, as I've said before, it's slowly breaking down, and it is deciding that playing any kind of game made in Unity is just not going to happen anymore. So I wonder if it's kind of something similar to that, where it's just like, yeah, you've played enough of this game, you can run along now.
Surprise attack! Surprise door attack! Yeah, but whatever. I'm at least grateful that it seems to be, for the most part, like that problem only seems to affect Discord and not, you know, the program that is responsible for streaming this out to the internet. So
yeah.
Take it where you can.
If it was anything that bad, I would be surprised if they, when they re-released it, if they didn't patch that out quickly.
Yeah.
Because GOG has been usually quite good at resolving those kind of things. I can't remember what game it was. I think it was one of the Heroes of Might and Magic series. One of those kind of tactical games. There was one guy who was streaming it who found that he kept encountering this bug. Posted about it on their forums, and it was fixed within like 72 hours.
I mean, I guess maybe that's what I need to do is like actually post it on their forums, but fuck it, it's like I'm too lazy to do that.
Yeah.
Where the hell are you?
Parts of the place are on fire.
Oh.
I think we made him upset.
Yeah. Slightly impressed, but still upset.
Game recognized game, but seriously, fuck that guy.
Yeah. Jesus, that is a hell of a bonus objective that we just pulled off. Yeah.
This implies some connection between Marburg and Alpha Protocol.
But it's not in the
Yeah,
files.
thanks.
Alright. Well. Only 12 orphans.
Only 12 orphans. Those are rookie numbers.
Yeah. I'm always surprised just how much it's like these, like there really are not enough situations in this game where it is like you get to kind of isolate and see high orphan counts as a result of clearing a mission. Like, it's practically only ever like when you go guns blazing in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, Middle East and to an extent in Taipei, but not that much.
All right.
Sure is a lot of
This might be another time-sensitive one. I can't remember. Oh, I guess not.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know why she had to be included in that fucking cutscene.
Bitch.
Asshole.
The girl on the TV is so much nicer than you, Michael. Yeah, well, girl on the TV isn't camped out on my sofa, refusing to clean up after herself, so...
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, she got all the info. Basically, in regards to, like, the two next missions that we have unlocked for Rome.
Cool beans.
Nice compliments from C. Oh, yes, it was. You just started an ASMR channel. I'm pretty sure it would be a huge hit.
She makes it sound so unseemly.
Yeah. Provided I could be discreet. Yeah. When we're dealing with Marburg, like, I think discreet is something I cannot afford to do. He needs to know.
Yeah, other missions we're going in with a silencer. Anything involving him, we need some kind of loudener. Like, can we stick a trumpet horn on the end of her gun?
Yeah. I got my dude's gun right here. All right.
Do you hear that? Skeletons.
It's like, how do they know where you are? Because they're communicating with the skeleton inside you right now, waiting to get out. Skelepathy.
Your bones are wet.
Okay, so we could investigate these transmissions, the delivery at the warehouse, or check in on that U.S. embassy in Moscow to intercept that one dude. It's gonna be a little bit, I think, before we get like the chance to, because I don't think any of those Rome missions explicitly involve Marburg again.
Marburg, yeah. Well, let's go back to Moscow and get that chain back up and running again.
All right then. We'll do that. Handler bonus acquired, constant encouragement. Yeah, because it just went back down to like to that neutral state. All right. I think we are ready. Intercept Surkov at the U.S. Embassy. It's got the alpha symbol, so that means it is going to progress events quite concretely in this part of the world. Dossier about G22 and an update to the dossier about Sergei.
If I remember, it's either this mission or the next big story mission, which is where the Moscow stuff gets wacky.
Oh yeah, because this is kind of leading into introducing us to like, I guess, like the boss of the Moscow section of the game, as far as like ones that you fight.
Yeah, it introduces us to a real character, shall we say?
Yeah, and it's all kinds of setup for that one.
Yeah, someone who is so completely at odds with the rest of the game.
Yeah. G22 couriers dropped off a sniper, and another Albatross has provided us with security details on the embassy. Yeah, we got plenty of intel for this.
Turn up
Cool.
anything, Mina?
The name Grigory provided. Sergei Surkov. He's well connected in Moscow, and he may know what Halbech's plans are.
Any idea where I can find him?
I've confirmed he's at the American Embassy now.
Mina, I gotta say, it's nice to have a conversation with you again without another woman
Is something
just
wrong?
hanging out.
Interfering with the signal. I'm going to switch to another frequency.
In fairness, it's difficult for her to not look over your shoulder when you're looking at
I suppose
what, 50-inch screen?
Oh, hi, Albatross.
We don't have a lot of time.
Just as I was saying, I was appreciating our one-on-one conversation.
When you arrive at the embassy,
Albatross and his fucking self-esteem team in the background.
As your handler, I think you'll find G22's resources.
Should we get C instead?
considerable.
I
got the
I
help
don't think I need to
Trust,
say
thanks.
anything.
All right.
G22's the only one you can count on in Moscow.
I mean,
exactly.
because as it stands,
I
even
know
if we were to
someone
somehow
who'll be
never
happy
see
to
Sis
help.
again,
Who you-
at least
What
we.
happened?
Oh, I love that cut off.
Cut off.
I mean, NPC's gonna be joining us at the embassy.
What?
Yeah.
To explain. But I think we need to reach Surkov now.
Look, I really need to talk to a woman who is uncomfortably horny at all times.
Yes, and knows a thing or two about how to deal with violent disputes. Arguably with equal or overwhelming amounts of violence.
Her and Stephen Heck would either be immediate best friends or they would try and kill each other on sight.
Oh, they'd be trying to one-up each other so hard.
Time for the big boys to
Verbal menage a trois.
Well,
Ah.
that explains the overabundance of testosterone on the line.
Michael needs someone who can help him, little girl. You, not so much.
We gotta be commanding, because that's what she likes.
Enough with the darling and give me a sit rep, Z.
Thank you.
Michael, so commanding.
Yes!
You give me no choice but to follow orders.
That's what we call a twofer.
The letter.
All right, let's see what we got at the front door.
Oh, I fucking love this game.
Squad of soldiers, not the best of the United States, but they
It's
will
shocking
keep us
how
all
people
fighting.
don't know what this game really is. They only know about the jankiness. They don't know about how outright silly it gets at times.
Like, they don't, because it's like they either don't know the game whatsoever, or like they have played the game but they don't even know that there's all this other stuff that they haven't found
I keep
even
my distance
still.
from the guards, Michael, unless you
Seriously,
can
it's-
talk your way through the front
This is
gate.
one of those games I always forget how much I like it.
Yeah.
Like when people bring it up and then go, "Oh well, you know, it's broken, it's unplayable," and then I'm like, "Well, no, there's this, and this," and as I'm talking about it, I'm like, "Shit, this game's actually really good."
Yeah. It manages to be so good in spite of its faults.
Yeah, some games are more than the sum of its parts, and this game is. The parts are broken, but they're still good.
So while we are at a U.S. embassy, I mean, I know that we got, like, C basically playing handler for us over Mina, but, like, kill or no kill when it comes to this dude. I mean, we got the silencer either way.
Yeah. This is a U.S. embassy, so probably best to go non-lethal.
All right, then. Let me get the tranks out just for safety. Oh, yeah, it's a good thing I didn't peek out right then, because
Nope. Whose footprints are these?
it didn't let me stealth kill. It didn't let me knock him out. Like, it didn't give the prompt, so, all right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Simple enough. Same combination of my luck. What the hell?
That wasn't me.
Explosions.
Oh, right. G22's probably still
Mike, I'm picking up
pissed
that
at us, so they decided to go ahead anyway.
They just appeared
Okay,
out
so it
of
suddenly went loud.
G22, little girl. They are like
Yep.
ghosts, but die like insects.
Appropriate.
But don't die like ghosts. That's important.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, have you ever seen a ghost die?
Yes, once.
They're already dead.
Yeah, so they like to think.
I mean, you could always, like, go for, like, the big power move where you actively kill yourself so that you can become a ghost and then fight the ghost on their level.
Yeah, and then you team up with your skeleton once it gets out of the skeleton war, but that's a whole other.
Yeah. We'll let
Not
them.
easy.
We'll let them solve that problem with them, by themselves. We got better
Yeah,
things
the
to
trash
do.
is the trash is busy taking care of itself right now.
Jesus, I completely forgot how, like, absolutely bombed to shit this place gets.
Seriously.
Like this is
thought
the sort of
G22
damage
was
I would
supposed to be
expect
subtle.
C to do.
Yeah. I thought G22 were supposed to be the subtle guys.
Okay, there we go.
Michael, do not use the elevator. Not now.
I love how I just saw those two G22 goons up there, and I was like, you kids have fun.
Oh, I forgot she does this.
Yeah, she fucking hums like Ride of the Valkyries or some shit.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, she does it throughout this entire section.
Yes! Fucking explosions everywhere. It's goddamn madness.
I think there's a big combat scene coming up where she actually starts singing it.
Yes! Oh, we love C.
She's the best.
I mean,
Peekaboo.
they're G22. They're not embassy members, so
Technically they would be classed as combatants, so you would be perfectly justified in doing whatever you want. And also, they just murdered a whole bunch of innocent civilians. And that's our job.
done. Thank you once again for being my conscience.
Say what you will about me, I'm consistent.
Okay.
Strictly speaking, this is an Oklahoma City sort of situation, and these guys have just blown up the Mura building.
Through the radio? That's... who knows?
You flatter me, Michael, darling. Most men comment on my other assets.
Saglines and
I mean,
just
the
part of
50
the
cal
agent's
is
process.
very difficult to overload.
I let him sleep.
He's gonna wake up surrounded with bodies and be like, God damn, I'm a badass.
Oh, hey, look who it is. It's our target.
Oh, hey there,
That
buddy.
armor you're wearing. Are you one of these terrorists? If you intended to sneak in here, your plans.
This guy seems like a very professional type of
The
person.
people you've killed.
He looks like Mike Hager.
If you are one of the attackers,
Less
whether
muscle
you're being
mass.
paid, I can pay more.
Yeah.
Get a figure from him, darling. Bullets are expensive.
Oh.
Curious.
Sirkov,
Curious,
I am
then.
not here for your money, only information. But right now, I want to get you out of here. Safely.
Very well. I do not know who these attackers are, but I do know this embassy. The embassy security systems are our problem. The explosion has triggered the automatic security gates. They must be disabled if we want to escape the building.
So I need to find the security terminal and then override the codes.
Yes, the terminal is upstairs. But in the monitoring room next to us, there is a maintenance ladder. Take the ladder to the main security room upstairs. Unlock the gates. Then I can meet up with you at the courtyard. We don't have much time.
The room Surkov mentioned is almost right next to you. I checked the blueprints. It looks like there's a ladder up.
Right there.
Well, that looks like a fun room to get into. Can you shoot the window? Oh, never mind.
Oh, you can.
I thought it was going to be asking you to, you know, pick the lock, but big window there.
Oh god, I thought the game froze, but it was
Hurry,
just
Michael.
doing the
G22
loading,
will not wait for
loading
you.
symbol. Yeah, I know. I'm getting my shit right now. Also, in hindsight, I really should not have wasted those 5 trank rounds on just shooting holes in the glass.
Coming in from above.
Yeah.
Michael. Careful now.
Oh
I
well.
think it's mostly G22 guys from now on anyway, so...
Okay, that door does nothing. Ignore that. Oh, yeah, I can see their little awareness arrows on the other side. Let's see if we could get like a
I think there was a
good-
computer you could use back there.
Was there or? Oh yeah, right there on that desk. Hopefully it's not too. Oh, never mind. It is.
Never mind.
exposed. We'll save it for later. It's a shame you cannot even move your position slightly.
Yeah.
Mike, it looks like G22 is hacking the embassy systems.
I came out of nowhere like the Flash.
Jesus. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, God damn it. I just remembered I did not have... I was lacking in my chain shot. I did not have it filled up. Whoops.
Yep.
Good enough.
Don't forget the laptop as well.
Just a sec. There we go. No distractions, please.
I'm busy.
I am trying to do important spy work here. In places where I am not supposed to be and would likely be shot at anyway.
Get off my back. I'm doing spy shit, Mom.
Fucking leave me alone. I'm doing illegal activities.
And she's just like, yes, I like it when you call me mommy.
It's like, cut me some slack. I'm only trying to plan a political assassination for kicks. It's just for fun.
You've done them.
Wait, why is it... Is it still going up but just shooting into the ground?
I think so, yeah.
It is. That's what it was doing. Oh my god.
That was very Half-Life 2.
No wonder I was still hearing things. It was weird.
Yeah, I thought, to be honest, for a minute, I thought it was C shooting off our assault rifle.
Yeah. Alright.
But that happens later.
Ah, yeah, that's right.
Did it. Security gates unlocked. Now all they have to do is get out of here.
Very good, Michael. Now head to the courtyard and meet up with Zarkov. We do not want him getting too far ahead of us before we chat with him.
Oh wait, no.
Are they still alive? Yeah.
I need to double check as well, just to make sure, like, did I at any point fucking, like, get my... Trying to remember... Yeah, we did have point-blank shot. Trying to remember exactly. Ability to quick-draw a weapon during a strike chain to deliver a brutal close-range shot. So, like, in theory, it should just work automatically when I do it.
Yeah. I think, by the sounds of it, like, your combo is, what, 5 hits at this point? It sounds like it needs to be, like, 1, 2, 3 trigger.
Well, this guy has armor. Yeah!
There we go.
There we go. It's got, like, a more clear animation to it.
Yeah. It looks like, yeah, it needs to be anytime before the final hit.
Honestly, I think I like the way it worked when it wasn't a skill, because I felt like it came out more automatically, more fast, even if it was jankier looking.
Yeah.
But
that's weird.
Because there's some
Unlock
more
some stuff for Scarlet?
Huh. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I was just noting where it's like, because this is like, it has like a defined animation to it now that somehow makes it slower.
It should cut
Yeah.
off the reinforcements. You are not fast enough, little girl. One team.
There we go. 180 shots.
180 no scope.
Huh.
Nice. What was that?
What was that? What was anything? Why do you have to ask that? We're in a goddamn war zone.
Everything is on fire and exploding.
There we go.
I think it's the fact you literally have to pause like you're having a glam cam moment.
Yeah, it's like, hold on, I got this.
It looks like they are swarming.
He's right. They're crossing the perimeter. Expect company soon, Mike.
Man, just the fucking
Bills
fight
help.
for attention between these two ladies as your mission support. Okay.
Especially when Mina starts being really mean to Z.
Okay, just let this pass. Alright, yeah, we're just right back in the lobby where
Surkov's at
everything
the front
just
door.
went down.
Judging by the incoming soldiers, he will not be moving unless you help him.
Oh dear. Oh. Oh boy, where are they gonna come from?
So, who's played Metal Gear Solid 5?
Oh, right in the back of the fucking head.
Oh, back of the neck. Sorry, I don't care how much training you've had, that is gonna hurt like a motherfucker.
Oh wait. Oh, look at that. He's got some allies. It's alright. Why are you not taking the hit? Where the hell? Oh my god. Just firing from all directions. There we go. Change shots saves the day, like
Find out
always.
what Halbeck's doing in Moscow, Surkov. You're the man to talk.
Peace and quiet.
Should I be honored?
Hmm.
But Halbeck.
Mission,
Why?
yeah.
Alright then.
It's my responsibility to find out what they're doing here in Moscow.
Your
and stop them.
responsibility. Forgive me, Mr. Thornton, but my understanding was that you are a rogue agent.
That doesn't make me any less
Yes, with
responsible
an
for my
F,
country.
no with a
Mr.
but.
Surkov. Can you help me?
I will, gladly. Halbeck is smuggling weapons through Moscow. Was your country not already aware of this?
I'm not sure how much my government really knows. There seems to be protocols in place to blind them to their own actions.
I do not know who Halbeck's contact is in Moscow, but it will not take me long to find out.
I appreciate the cooperation.
As I appreciate you saving my life, Mr. Thornton. I think our responsibility to our countries is something we see eye to eye on.
Glad to hear it, Surkov. I look forward to hearing from you.
Metro City will be protected another night.
Alright. Thornton chose to attack the embassy outright. Hold on. Hold on.
No!
I took the fucking side entrance. G22 literally took the more nuclear option relative to what I did.
Yeah, that's... I feel like that might be a glitch, because...
Yeah.
Like, you deliberately swapped out to trank rounds whenever you saw any guards.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was.
Bullshit is what it is.
Oh, well. So what do we got? 23 orphans. It's a little higher. Look, there are only so many children in the world. What do you expect? There we go. Now we got stealth pistols and martial arts to, like, their maximum potential. I am going to max out pistols to get our final level of chain shot. And, let's see. It might actually just save until the next level up, really.
Yeah, what's the next level of sabotage get you?
Overclock, which is like for gadget uses, which I don't really use at all. And it's
Remote
like, and
hack, I remember being kind of weird.
Yeah, but the problem is because of our 3 skills that we like emphasize the most, like that means all the rest of these are never going to be able to go past level 10, so we can't even use remote hack.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this final third is essentially off limits for these.
Right. Yeah, no point in using it then.
Yeah. I don't hit girls. You let sis escape with her life after you best her in combat. Yeah.
After you shot her in point blank in the head 4 times.
Yeah, whatever. It was a nice, healthy dose of tranks. It's fine. But also, I just love how... But yeah, I love how abjectly not true this whole, like name is, effectively.
I mean, strictly speaking, you didn't hit her. You shot her repeatedly until she stopped fighting back, which is really problematic now I think about it.
Yeah, but I mean, also, I'm I would not be surprised if, like, this version of Michael we're playing would have half a mind to hit Madison. Alright, supplies from C. Nice.
Always appreciate it.
And... Wait, since...
Do you not have the testicles for bloodshed?
Motherfucker, I was shooting lethal rounds into them. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. No, that might actually be because I was, like... There were some G22 operatives I was probably finishing non-lethally because melee technically counts. Still,
yeah, I was going to say... She doesn't like the fact you didn't kill absolutely everyone.
Yeah, which... Look, look, getting a high body count like that takes a long fucking time. What do you expect?
You to do better. Duh.
Yeah. Whatever. Alright. Some extra mods. Swap those out. Yeah, there we go. We got our advanced laser sight.
Yeah, this pistol is starting to look like that bit from the Naked Gun where Nordberg turns his handgun into an anti-aircraft cannon.
Yeah. I mean that's basically what happens in Resonance of Fate.
Love that game.
Yeah.
Like, there are so many weird systems at play in that game, and I'm just like, yeah, but I want to make the biggest Franken gun ever seen.
Hmm.
I want silencers going into scopes.
We could contact Surkov to talk about like what he knows, or go back to Rome. I think, if I recall, I don't think this is going to involve any explosions. I think this might just be a conversation little task.
Yeah, probably get that out the way quickly then, and then see what gets unlocked next.
Yeah, and especially because I don't think there was any intel that we could like acquire for this. Yeah, there's literally nothing.
No.
So
I think regardless of where we go, our next mission is going to be a sit down and talky one. So
yeah, so let's see what we can get out of Surkov.
Mr. Thornton, I'm glad you were able to make it. I have the information you requested.
Glad to hear it, Mr. Surkov.
Sergei, please. With that outfit you're wearing...
I'd rather not be on first-name basis with, like,
here
people
once
in
you speak
politics and government roles.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Your back is turned, then hide against the wall.
Understood. Mr. Thornton. Michael. As I said...
What did I say about first-name basis?
After reading your dossier, however, I had a proposal for you.
I'm in a hurry.
I'm flattered, but I'm not interested in the
PDA
Iron Pipe
that.
smackdown, thank you.
We'll have the information sent to you. And thank you again for saving my life, Michael.
Whoa there, big guy. Didn't see you there.
Holy crap, it's the Nemesis.
My apologies.
Mr. X.
Champion Chick is here to see me, Mr. Thornton. You are going after Braco.
Speaking of Naked Gun.
While you're away.
Oh, Braco, that's the name, yeah.
Yes, Braco.
That medal for real?
Champion Chick won it in the Olympics. Boxing, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I won some too. In shooting and martial arts. Have fun, you two.
And there you go. That's literally the shortest if you go with the
little
PDA option. I mean, I know there probably was, like, ways to extend that further, but there's... Like, I feel like the difference is not that severe unless you're really trying to get on Sergei's good side or bad side.
Yeah. I don't remember, to be honest, I don't remember much at all about Sergei.
Yeah.
So, you know, like I think at most he gives you like a discount of like 5% in the store, which is basically nothing.
I mean, the main thing I remember about Sergei is how it factors into the very end of Moscow. Because, surprise, surprise, things aren't what they seem.
Shocking.
So you and Surkov met at the embassy.
And back to
during the
Leland.
attack.
I could have timed it better had I known the embassy was about to be attacked.
Yes, that's the odd part about the affair. Almost none of the cameras were able to catch sight of the attackers, and few eyewitness accounts as well. Something about armored soldiers with blue night vision lenses. Curious.
Yeah, they're like ghosts.
Not to the Marines.
No, that's a different game.
The bullets these ghosts fired were very real. I saw the casualty reports.
All right.
The Marines were doing their job. They knew the risks. They gave as good as they got.
You're surprisingly laissez-faire about the business.
No skin off my back if the Marines and terrorists kill each other. I was there for Surkov.
You're quite the realist. I would have expected more patriotic rage.
Patriotic rage!
You handled yourself exceptionally well. You must have had help. You're truly a skilled agent, Mr. Thornton. But one man against several highly trained squads?
Oh, fuck off.
Is that your way of asking if I had allies? Fuck off, Leyland. Next time wear a billboard with your motivation on it. It'd be more subtle.
Damn!
Limits, Thornton.
Good, you overconfident prick. You've already stepped on my last nerve. Don't expect any manners out of me.
Well, if it hadn't been for that attack in Moscow, I doubt if anyone would have known you were in the city. You certainly kept a low profile.
I'm not in broadcasting or marketing, so that shouldn't surprise you.
I don't know. Seems you still make an impression on the fairer sex. No matter what the age difference is.
Oh.
Who? The little girl with the Texas belt buckle? Can't say I met Sis. It was more like a shootout.
Sis? Who was that? An estranged family member?
Never mind. Guess I had the names mixed up. Who are you talking about?
Z.
Oh.
Of course. I was
Yeah,
actually
it
going
is
to make a
easy
joke
to
of it.
confuse.
Old reliable.
Is that why she's on your payroll?
Ah, so you backtracked that, did you? Very good.
Yeah, unfortunately, showing like the fact that we are thorough in doing our homework means that he is going to be impressed by just how good we were at our jobs,
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah, some characters you can step on their every last nerve, but they're gonna like you just for being good at your job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
sort of
a
expected
it's a
more from
begrudging
his
respect.
KGB when I met him, but
Yeah,
maybe that's part of
game
his charm.
recognized
So
game.
you know about his past.
Yep, him going legit, starting his corporation. Sorry, corporations. Trying to bring capitalism to Russia, the whole bit.
I see. You didn't seem to have much trouble getting information out of Surkov. I imagine you two had a cordial talk while the bullets were flying.
He cooperated. I think he appreciated the
We
fact
traded
I acted
goulash
like a professional.
recipes. It was a fun time for
He
everyone
trusted me
involved.
then,
Oh yeah.
But he did.
Except for
tell
the
you
G22
who
guys,
the hell
they
this
didn't enjoy
was.
it quite so much.
And he gave
Yeah.
Yes. Konstantin Brayko.
Oh yes.
What is it about the younger generation? At least
Fuck off, Boomer.
Businessmen. They pretend to have.
I'm glad you got to saying that before I did.
I could tell it was going to be a race.
Yeah, it was going to be a scramble for which of us were going to make the first "Okay, Boomer" remark.
How video killed the radio star.
Oh,
That's-
Jesus. Pagan Men version 0.5.
Ugh. Like, as soon as you see that dude's portrait, it's like, I can at least somewhat sympathize maybe with how Leland feels that, like, this fuckwit is somehow an up-and-coming Russian mobster.
Seriously, the first time I saw him, I was like, wow, I didn't know the lead singer of fucking Mindless Self-Indulgence was in this game.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of intel for...
Ooh.
But...
You do have a lot of stuff to sell off, though.
Yeah. Or we could go back to Rome and start getting more money. Because assaulting that dude's mansion, I'm pretty sure, is going to be a pretty fucking big turning point in Moscow.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain it's the penultimate... Well, depending on what you do, it's either the final mission or the penultimate one.
Yes, which is what I'd always been alluding to, where just like the way that Moscow ends can go very differently depending on how...
Yeah.
How shit goes down at Brayko's. So
Yeah.
I think it'd be good to check back in on Rome.
Yeah.
Hopefully Madison didn't make a fucking mess of the place while I was gone for however long.
She's already made herself at home like a cat, so the fact we've probably left her alone for a week and a half, I would be surprised if she hasn't scratched the hell out of all the furniture.
Hey, just tell me if you're alive.
Bitch.
Asshole.
Okay, you're alive.
Whatever you do, do not look in the laundry basket. It's like Iwo Jima in there.
Oh no.
She's left it a bit of a mess.
Ugh. Ugh. All right. And I guess before we get into that, let's check on our intel, because obviously we've got her disliking us quite a bit. But let me go back up. Oh yeah, Marburg, only a -3 dislike. We could do better.
I think you need to be at like -5 to get the final tier of disliking.
Something like that, yeah. But I mean, Madison hates us more than he does. -4 on
which
that.
is surprising.
Yeah, tied with Darcy. So that's a feat. But
Really
hey, we're
needs
getting
to
up
hard
there with trusted reputation on C.
Nice.
Yeah. C bears no love for Conrad Marburg, despite the fact she works for the VCI. Something that angers one will make the other well disposed to the person responsible. Oh yes, so true.
I do not like the giant horny woman.
I do not like the old gay man.
Confirmed bachelor.
Yes. All right. The ruins transmission or delivery at the warehouse?
I forget what one is what. So let's give the warehouse a go.
Well, okay. I mean, we can look at the briefing first to see. Transfer of info between Marburg's men is set to take place at excavation of some ruins. Or the delivery.
There's a very different game where they're digging up the ruins of Relay, and Cthulhu gets involved.
Oh boy.
I want to see that game.
Oh man. Intel received from Marburg's villa reveals agency's been leasing a storehouse in the industrial area on the south side of Rome. Scheduled delivery from a faction of Russian dealers. We were just in Russia.
Interesting. I think, but from just going purely by what the descriptions make it sound like, the ruins one, it really sounds like they're just digging for stuff to replace the artifacts that we blew up from his house. Whereas this one sounds like it could actually net us some cash. Yeah, payment concealed in a briefcase with a false bottom.
Somewhere in the warehouse, yeah.
So I would say go for the cash right now.
All right, we'll investigate this warehouse, intercept the delivery, kill some tracksuits, maybe.
Bro.
Let's go. Man, with like the pace that we're going at, I think I realized we're probably going to be like, we're probably going to have like fewer sessions to finish this game, like a lot faster than I was thinking it would. Like I expected it to possibly go until like the start of July.
We were thinking like 6 to 8, but I think it's probably going to be closer to 5.
5 or the very least 6, I think.
Yeah.
Because depending on how much more energy I have for this, it's like I feel like the next stream we do could possibly be we knock out the end game of Moscow and Rome back to back.
Yeah.
And then
that
the
really
final
just leaves the end game itself, yeah.
Yeah, for like the final stream basically. Yeah. Anyway, they're Marburg's men, so again, we can be as lethal as we like.
It's almost like they're not real people.
Anything to upset the old man.
He is going to be grudgingly respecting our efficacy here.
Everything? No. I think we will need more than that.
Damn. Spy's luck again.
Nice.
Fine. Fine.
Yeah.
But I think that also means that we used up our EMP for the mission anyway, so whatever.
Yeah, unless we get really lucky and someone drops one.
Yeah. It's just that trigger sensitivity is so much more like twitchy in this like playing it today with modern controllers than it ever was like with a 360 pad back in the day.
Yeah, it feels almost like the sensitivity's been increased.
I thought you made sure we weren't being
Ah, damn.
For a second there, I thought that first guy running in was Stephen Heck.
Oh, look at that! There is more shipment of like art for his villa.
Ah, man, here we are without many explosives.
Oh,
Got
oh yeah,
one
that's
just
right.
at
I
the
got
back
6.
as well. Oh man, 3 survived.
Yeah, I only really was able to like kill like Marburg's goons. I didn't get any of the tracksuit guys. They weren't in range, so that's
Who
how
would
it
have known
is.
a Fila tracksuit gave you plus 50 armor?
He was just standing there, taking it like a champ.
At this point, you're just really finishing things off for them.
Yeah. I can't get any more, so there. Okay. Get to higher ground. This seems like the smart way to go about this.
Yeah, got a vantage point. And just like Call of Duty.
Alright. Pistol is so OP. When it gets like this, it's great. You really don't need any other weapon.
Really don't. I remember there was a thread on Something Awful talking about the game. I think it was just like what should I know before playing this game? And at one point, it just turned into like 15 straight pages of people being like, "Holy shit! I remember how good this game was."
Yeah.
And there was a discussion, people going back and forth between, if it's your first time, you should absolutely invest in handguns. And the other half of people saying, no, that ruins the game for you because it makes it too easy.
Yeah, but with how busted this game is in a lot of respects, you cannot afford to play by what this game thinks is fair.
Mike, the police channels are lighting up. Are you still at the warehouse?
I think I was actually on the forums before I played this, but I didn't find that thread at the time. So I didn't know about how easy it was to break the game.
Yeah. I think
then,
that was
I
like
still
kind of the
managed to snap
benefit
it
I
in half.
had by the time I first played the game, is that like I was given like the hot tip of just invest in the pistol, or otherwise you're gonna have a frustrating time. Because I think as well, I was also at that point where I was playing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines as well, and that is a similarly busted ass game that like you kind of need to invest in a specific way to ensure that you are going to get out
Got
soon.
an ID and some papers he had.
Yeah, if you don't invest some points into handguns or just firearms in general, then you are going to have the worst possible time, because the game makes it mandatory that you have to start using guns at several points.
Okay, unfortunately the Fuzz are here. I don't know if we really want to like spare them or not. I mean, all cops are bastards no matter where in the world you are.
As a point of principle, I would say ventilate them, but this being the game it is, Frank rounds all the way.
I don't know. We got these steel core rounds that haven't been used in a while.
Yes, but you only have but you've got 69 of them, and that's nice.
You're right. You're right. I will not use the steel core rounds, if only because I do not want to disrupt this number. Later, fuckers. Man, wow, I completely forgot that that's actually how short that mission ultimately is. It is just a shootout, get what you need, and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like, I would have expected there to be, like, multiple warehouses you have to fight through.
Yeah, I remember that section being a lot longer, but I might be like conflating it with the train yards, because it's basically the same assets for both.
Yeah. Look at that. Total medical bills. 0. A new record.
Yeah, that's because you shot everyone in the face.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, it's you.
I see things at the warehouse went well. I caught it on the news.
Bitch, you spying on me?
With a charm like that, your parents must have been proud.
Not all of us are bastards. Did you find out anything? Any sign of Marburg or clue what he's doing?
Just stop. When I find out
I did not invite you to my house.
Now, I just need some time to think, okay?
For all we know, you could be feeding him information.
How can you be so self-centered?
Guess I learned it from my new roommate. She never shuts up, even when I tell her to.
You...
Dude, she's been sitting on the sofa reading quietly.
When is it going to be safe for me to leave here? I don't appreciate being kidnapped, and I don't appreciate not being able to go home.
Oh wait, no. I guess technically I did tell her that it wouldn't be safe if she lived anywhere outside. So really, this is more just another like indictment against Michael that he's basically holding her hostage this way.
Yeah,
just to torture her.
It's even worse if you're trying to romance her because you basically kidnapped her.
Yeah,
and you're gaslighting her into joining your crusade.
Yeah, which I think like that angle when you try and like get her to like you is.
Do you know his name?
Like I dislike that character development more compared to the asshole route, as mean as it is.
It's very skeezy.
Yes.
And it's really funny how, like, back when it came out, we were like, yeah, okay, this makes sense because it's a...
Hey, look at that. They say it in the reverse order.
Yeah, back when this first came out, we'd be like, oh, yeah, okay, that's how it happens. That's how, it's a movie, you know? It's a game. Totally normal. And now looking at it, it's like, dude, this is super fucked up.
Yeah.
How did we think this was okay?
Yeah. And at least this game understands to give you just consequences for your actions.
Yeah.
It at least recognizes that you're being an asshole, and it will actually give you shit that is only befitting of the fact that you're an asshole.
Yeah. I imagine that was Chris Avalone's touch.
Yeah.
He loves there being proper consequences for bad decisions, and proper consequences for what you think are good decisions.
Yes. Like stuff where it's just like everything behaves in a way where it is like, yeah, what the fuck did you think was going to happen?
Like there's a bit in Knights of the Old Republic 2 which sums it up perfectly, where you first arrive in I can't remember where it is, Nar Shaddaa, that's it. And you give a beggar 10 credits, and well, you get the option to give a beggar 10 credits. If you say yes, then Kreia berates you about it, and he goes off, gets stabbed, dies. If you don't give it to him, he goes off, he stabs someone else and steals his money. So
yeah,
he loves those kind of interlocking consequences that you can't really see.
Definitely. So I guess now we got to investigate these ruins. I guess the plus side is that Shahid, since we let him live and we're currently on an ally basis of being allies, he's telling his buddies, "Hey, this dude's a friend. Don't shoot him." May or may not be caught in friendly fire. I am not sure, but we'll see what happens.
We all know it's only friendly when it's not headed your way.
Yeah. All right. Jump the fence. Jump the fence.
Do you think they have the animation budget for that? He can barely walk.
All right, I'm at the ruins.
Walking like he's got a stick up his ass.
It's close by. It's a nice ride.
It is a very nice
like
ride. That's true.
Renovation.
The site's closed to the public, Mike. You shouldn't run into any civilians.
Only targets. Good to know.
Looks like Al-Samad was right. One of their cells is operating here.
Yeah, this is one of them, right? Yeah, it is.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, good thing. My reflexes almost made me want to choke you the fuck out. Oh, whoops, the steel core rounds. Or not. Oh, wait, that's right. Because I think... Right, okay, this number I think might just be like the amount I'm able to hold at a time. So...
I think it's what the maximum you can hold minus whatever you've got in the clip.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're... Again, I think even though it's a very silly reason, we're just going to keep that number at 69. I don't care.
Never using steel cores ever again.
I mean, our regular bullets have been doing just fine.
Trying to take in all the sights I see.
Gonna see how the renovations are going.
All right.
Oh.
I forgot that as soon as you jump that fence, that's when the real enemies get mixed in.
It begins.
It begins!
That can't be good. Any idea what they're up to?
No, but I'm gonna find out.
Getting shot at for the most part. Oh, explosive barrel.
Smooth! Oh!
Oh! For some reason, like, that would have gone right the way down his back and his leg the way you hit him there, and that just sounds so much more painful.
Yeah. Alright.
Like a friction burn right the way down. Eesh.
Okay. Alright, where the fuck do we need to go? I'm trying to make sure that I'm not gonna get, like, blindsided.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know there's someone on the rooftop somewhere. There he is.
Fall off! Fall off! Damn it!
Gravity was his mistress that day. Nice.
Sweet, level up. Perfect cover shooting.
Yeah, I forget this is kind of like Mass Effect 2 and 3, where you're pretty much guaranteed at least one level up every area.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens real quick. Now then.
Don't need these munitions finding their way into Rome. Better destroy them while I'm here.
Let's just get rid of the alarm first, so I have some peace and quiet.
Temporary as that'll be.
Yeah, for now. Set charge.
Can we just set the generator on fire?
What is this place?
It's beneath the bath. It's probably where they kept the fires. To heat up the bathwater.
So, you majored in architecture.
No. Ancient Roman plumbing. With a minor in architecture.
There we go. Now then. Huh.
Final 2 levels of stealth. Or 1 level of stealth and 1 level of martial arts. Or 2 levels of martial arts.
Yeah, something like that. I'm trying to remember exactly. Yeah, Fury. Oh yeah, that's right. I've barely used Fury, all things considered. Like just activating that skill to power through. Stealth is still most useful for me. Yeah, Shadow Operative allows an agent to move unseen, though it can only be triggered if no alerted enemies see you. Yeah, so we got the best version of it now. Duration is 20 seconds.
Yep. This one is also incredibly broken because you can go into a crowded area and stealth kill everyone.
Your signal's breaking up.
Yeah, and just set up like a massive chain shot with like the master version as well.
Don't want to pick up any curses.
At least we're not in the Paris catacombs. It's fun. I just had to.
Besides which, that was the Egyptians, not the Romans, you asshole.
Like he cares, he's gonna blow it up all the same.
Yeah. It's like he's the opposite of Indiana Jones.
He at least doesn't have pretensions of like thinking that this shit belongs in a museum. He's like,
these artifacts don't belong in a museum, they belong in pieces on the ground.
They belong in my house. They make for a great talking point when I invite guests over.
Body parts.
All right.
That's another one.
More charges.
And one more to go.
Surprisingly quiet right now, of all things.
Too quiet. Oh wait, that's cliche.
Oh. Damn, Spy's luck. Oh, phew.
Hope the world doesn't end up like this if Halbeck fucks it up.
You and me both.
Yeah, but the tourists will flock to it anyway.
Yes, the post-apocalypse tourism industry is gonna fucking skyrocket.
Hey, I've seen Fury Road. I wouldn't mind visiting that place. I understand I might be in the minority there, but yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I can understand wanting to, like, get tickets for the tour bus around Bullet Town.
So very broken.
Oh, yes. Yeah. And good night. These safes are so fucking difficult right now.
Yeah.
It's like no wonder I have to be silent during these because I'm actively trying to concentrate.
Yeah.
Fuck! Well, there's no enemies around, so it's fine.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Ah. Well, at least it was worth doing that. That was 15k.
Nice.
Alright. Alright, anything else I can loot? The briefcase. That's nice. Ooh, more dossier info. Ah. Shut up.
It says here she's not a fan of Wuthering Heights. I am surprised.
Shocking. Alright, now to hack this array. And there we go, right at the bottom.
I've got a link to all the transmissions to this station, but I'll need some time to trace the signal's origin.
So, I just stand here and wait?
Now you know how I feel. Just make sure nothing interferes with the station until I finish the trace.
Oh, great,
Then?
this part.
What then? We've got trouble, don't we?
Protect the trace, Mike. If we lose it now...
Don't worry, they're not getting anywhere near it.
AC, can you airdrop us in a turret?
Okay. And... No, you don't!
Ooh, whiff.
The signal's origin is in Rome.
You know, Michael, this would work so much better if you maybe took the laptop down and placed it on the ground so it wasn't in danger of getting shot.
No.
Putting that out there.
Oh, wow, you could actually do the point-blank shot even after, like, a running jump kick, I think.
Haha, denied.
Damn it, I'm trying to...
Hold on, Mike, I almost have it.
Hold on, let me see if I can get this again. Oh!
Oh, almost.
Got it. We're good.
It was a fucking cross counter, that's what that was. Jesus.
Mike, what did you do?
Erasing
So
my
on the
tracks.
Resident Evil game one.
And the weapons.
There we go. Ah. And no one stole my bike.
And no one saw a thing. Michael, half the ruins are on fire. No
And
one
no one
saw
saw.
a thing.
Somehow missed one objective on there. I don't know, but whatever. We got what we needed. We blew it up. We got our info. All right. There we go. Huh. Oh yes,
I thought
this.
the floorboard cut out for a minute.
Ow! What the hell are you... What the hell are you doing? Knocking people out by hitting them on the head? That's movie stuff.
That's why I have one of
Gotta
your
hit him in the
shock tracks
throat.
just in case.
What?
It's just that between you and Marburg, I'm really not sure which one of you is worse. Goodbye.
Marburg!
Madison, if you go, he'll kill you.
Perk acquired.
Miss Moscow.
Ha! I miss Moscow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that would be a very different line if you had not been to Moscow at this point.
Mike, I've been calling for an hour. Where
If
have
I
you
remember,
been?
that happens
My roommate
regardless of
attacked me.
how nice you are to her. She
Madison?
eventually just goes berserk and starts trying to drain you with a statue.
No, I'm
Twice.
pretty sure she
And
doesn't do
shot
that
her.
if you're nice. She just,
physically
I think she
attacked
just gets
you?
kidnapped.
Why?
Oh, I said some things. And her questions were getting on my nerves. She's even accused me of kidnapping her.
I mean,
Well,
you did.
did.
You too.
It's like 3v1 here, Mike. Come on.
Oh.
Then I have bad news for you. That information you got from the warehouse and the communications array downloads, I think I've pinpointed Marburg's target.
Which sounds like more bad news.
I've sent it to your mission briefing screen. And if
He's going
Marburg
after the
has taken
Dimsdale
Madison,
Dimmadome.
then he's probably taken her there to make sure she dies in the explosion.
Explosion?
Trust me, Mike. You have to hurry.
Oh boy. Well,
Yep, this is the turning point for Rome, if I remember correct.
it is. Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't kill them. They might have gotten caught in an explosion, but trust me, those were Marburg's goons responsible for it. So,
Yeah, he
Still
was
buddies.
the one bringing in the weapons and explosives, so it must have been him.
yeah.
I don't know.
All right, so we got two major decisions. Oh yeah, we got
Yes.
ready for anything. We got another perk unlocked. We could address the current problem right now and actually deal with Marburg. I'm kind of worried to see because of the fact that we haven't had much opportunity to really get his reputation in the negatives compared to...
Yeah.
But I think that's just because of the way we were playing it. It kind of resulted in the fact that like he naturally became impressed and kind of liked how we handled ourselves in like other parts of the game. So I don't know if this will result in it being possible for us to get the outcome we want. But at least
I'm
we
just
will have
checking.
made sure Madison's life was absolute hell during all this.
A -10 reputation with Marburg is not necessary, but you need to have it low. The deciding factor is what stance you took throughout the entire game prior to first meeting him. If your suave choices outnumber any other choice, then Marburg will already have disdain towards you. You only need to have at least 83% of his dossier complete in order to bring up his past during the mid-battle conversation. If you do those two things, then during the mid-battle conversation, a second set of options will appear.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Yeah, I guess we kind of knew that this was gonna be the risk of like being a bit more freeform with how we handle the rest of the game.
And it is kind of a crapshoot because, if I remember correctly, when I did it, I did Rome last, I'm fairly certain.
Yeah.
So by that point, I'd already done like 70% of the game.
Yeah. So, you know what? I got the energy for it. We may not, like, Marburg might not be the person whose day we ruin the most, but at least we ruin another person's day that starts with the letter M.
And when all said and done, we might not get a ventilatum, but he's still not getting what he wants.
Yeah, especially because with the choice that we are presented for this, with how much we are making Madison hate us, I think there's only one correct choice that we have to make once we get to it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's intercept Marburg at the museum, and that will be how we cap off today's stream.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah, so I guess maybe then, yeah, that probably does mean there's a good chance that next week we could just straight up finish the game. Because all we have left is Braco's mansion in Moscow, and then the end game after that.
Yeah, we've got maybe... Well, granted, the end game missions are fairly long.
Yeah. Well, as long as you want them to be, really.
Yeah. But, yeah, we could conceivably get all this done in, like, what, 2-3 hours?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Let me double check and make sure. Yeah, I'd already gotten the intel I need. We'll start. At this very fancy museum.
I'm in the museum.
Where I'm sure no acts of terrorism will take place. On my part or anyone else's.
Great.
Oh, that great line read was just like, oh yeah, he doesn't want to have to think about that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she's a monumental pain in the ass.
Oh, flip!
A different kind of 360 no-scope.
Alright. Thank God corpses don't get picked up on the cameras.
Yeah.
Helicopters outside. That can't be good. Okay.
Several of them.
Alright. Camera's taken care of. Go through every door
that has still under construction.
I thought you went before you left.
Yeah, I did, you know, just inspecting the facilities. Anyway.
You know, you were there. Yeah, on the intercom, I mean. Not making it weird.
Oh man, look at how, like, these archives are set up. It's like I could just feel a Resident Evil puzzle being formed in this fucking room.
Oh, yes. I'm fairly certain I've been in this room like 10 times. And only 3 of them I was getting chased by a 10-foot tall mutant.
Yeah. Yeah, visiting the RPD was a wild time. Oh, great. And sirens, too.
All the gang are here.
2, 3, 4, 5. You know, like, these, the people in charge of the security on these keypads really need to rethink their strategy. Just putting the combination to their luggage isn't going to solve it.
Wait, that's my combination.
You spoke too much.
That's it. Everyone dies now. Oh, ran right past some stuff there.
Oh, that's because I'm trying to...
Get the high ground. Kick! Kick!
Ah, damn it, I couldn't get the finisher I wanted. Whatever. Yeah. Okay, now we can pick up the stuff. Because I knew that dude was alerted, and I did not want to waste any chances of him, like, trying to, like, pick, like, you know, set off the alarm or something. Alright. Briefcase, got some money. Hack the emails. There we go. So what do we have in here? Live assets.
To hashtag Jolly Roger. Well, I'll give him a point. If anyone tries any funny business with the target, they will be killed.
Yeah. Marburg's words, not mine.
Yeah, never thought I would give Marburg props for anything, but here we are.
Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so... Where the hell? Oh yeah, it's up. Okay, maybe like this room was a dead end because this keypad is grayed out. I don't remember. Oh yeah, we can at least go back out here. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess that was just for like extra intel, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Bit of extra cash and some ammo.
Oh wait, no, this is the elevator we started at.
Yeah, this is where we started.
So... What the hell? Please don't tell me something about the game broke again.
Jeez.
Okay, retrace steps. Yeah, because it's like that elevator should be, like, the place to go. In that big open room. Oh, wait, no, I didn't go through this door. Oh, but it leads out to the same hallway again. What the fuck? Oh, now it opens.
There we go.
Jesus Christ, video game.
Take that, it's just good vase.
I was not expecting the table to be there, even though I knew it should have been. This is a fucking spacious elevator.
Yeah, this is probably taking like the big exhibits up to the main floor, I would think.
Makes sense, yeah. And now that
It's more like
elevator
cargo
won't
elevator.
move when I go in. What the fuck is going on with this game?
I'm broken into this.
And I can't even get out of that door. I'm stuck. God damn it, video game. What have you done to me? Alright, fine.
Nope, that's safe.
Yeah. Reload checkpoint. Hopefully something changes.
It worked last time, so redo everything here.
Now, real... Oh, fuck, I forgot that it does that. Oh, shit. Whoops!
Oh, dear.
That's 3.
The hell was that? Three Stooges kind of running thing that you did there?
I have no fucking idea. I completely had a brain fart and somehow thought that, like, the silent running wasn't going to, like, turn it off.
Yeah.
Oh, and now it's fucking... Oh, god damn it. Like, these prompts are breaking for, like, no goddamn reason. So I guess dying in those situations causes that to, like, cause the prompts to not really be visible anymore.
I vaguely recall there being some... I don't know what you'd call it, but there was some kind of weirdness where if you started getting glitches...
No, that's not what I wanted!
I mean, it'll do.
Plan B, kill it with fire!
My favorite plan.
Oh my god, I'm on fire!
But yeah, the more weirdness and glitches you would get, like once you got one, you would start getting more and more of them.
Alright, fine. Oh wait, no, hold on. Because I've not used this in a while. I am the Fury!
Bees! Punching with the power of 1,000 wasps.
I got fucking red shadow trail after images on my goddamn fist. That is incredible. Let's hack this again for good measure. See, not what I was intending to do. I was trying. I hit the wrong button when I was meaning to activate my skill. So, yay! Arson.
I mean, it worked. Is the scary part.
Yeah, that was the concerning part about it. Absolutely.
I mean, I will be fair. Pretty much every time in my life I've needed to plan for something, I have defaulted to fucking wing it. So.
Okay, I think I realized after all this time I was an idiot. There was this door under that stairwell. I don't think I'm supposed to take that elevator. At least not yet.
To be fair, I didn't exactly notice it either.
Yeah, because now it gave me the checkpoint. Oh, god damn it, I missed the other door. God damn it.
Yeah, that's one of the big problems with the game is that it's anytime you hit a checkpoint, the rest of the previous part of the level despawns.
Yeah, thanks, Unreal. Like no joke. That is literally the sole thing that you can blame on for that and why it became a design decision during this generation. Like it's the same thing that hampered level design in the Rise of the Triad remake, and they had that checkpoint system.
Yeah, it was Unreal 3 at this point.
Yes.
Yeah, that engine. I think it's fairly safe to say that engine fucking sucks.
Okay, hold on. Let me get. You better appreciate me for this.
There'll be 3 fewer orphans today.
More fire. Merciful.
Really?
Was that really?
Only if we're counting cruel mercy as being legitimate mercy.
Yeah.
And I like it, but a lot of people don't.
It's what it is. Anyway, I hope the security guards do not pay mind to, like, who I am or why I have this tactical stealth gear.
Or why you have enough fire bombs to redo that thing that happened in Rome that one time.
Alright. Mission primer. Yeah, for those that weren't paying attention, because I guess that's a problem. Yeah, they're bombing the museum. And, like, it's gonna be, like, in 2 strategic points. You can probably tell what kind of, like, awful, like, sadistic choice we're gonna have to deal with. Well, with how we are playing as Thornton in this instance, it's not so sadistic.
I mean...
It's not sadistic on the part of Marburg and his men, I'm going to say.
Yeah. And given... I think anyone watching can probably figure out what's about to happen. It's very much the needs of one versus the needs of the many.
Agent Thornton, you made it.
Hello.
But hark, what shite through yonder window breaks?
We have Madison. She's being held in the west wing of the museum. My men have orders to execute her.
That where your bombs are too?
No, the bombs are with me at the Crusades exhibit. You won't have time to reach both. Either way, someone dies.
You're right about that, Marburg. Why don't you stay put? I'll be right there.
Left or right, Thornton? Your choice. Madison, or coming after me and the bombs. There's not time for both.
Mike, Madison. She's in the wing to your left.
So let's go kick that discount John Kramer's ass into a mud puddle.
Are you sure? Because I feel like allowing her to die at this rate would become a mercy. I mean, we kind of looked at the requirements necessary to fight Marburg. We're probably not going to get it. So we might as well, like...
Yeah, but we still get to shoot him in the head a bunch. And we also foil his plan overall.
Maybe?
Like, half a win is still a win.
I'm really feeling like I want to veto this, though, and do what I want on this instance. Because
Fair enough.
Because like I feel like if we do the opposite, we're gonna miss out on the final payoff that comes from being an unrelenting prick to Madison.
Fair enough.
All right. Don't worry, Madison. I'm coming to save you from death.
Guess there's only one way to go.
In fairness, it does lead to one very interesting thing right at the end once we get to the absolute end game as well. Anyway, so.
Ah, damn it! Blocking the turret, of all things. It really is kind of deflating when you're running jump kicks like that. Just do not pan out. They literally just throw out a jab and it catches you.
Yeah, just punches straight in nuts.
All right. Yeah, it turns out your nuts is literally like where you're most vulnerable in a jumping kick.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. I'm sure Madison will appreciate me after all this.
She better. Why did he fall over like he just sat in his keys?
Another chain shot because I have plenty to use.
Never go in that fashion.
Nope. Never running out of usefulness. Oh wait, there's something up on the other balcony. Let me get that first. Priorities.
Sorry, Madison, but gotta get that bag.
Yep. Gadget. And money. Okay, back to the mission. I'm gonna be so rich at the end of this.
And that's before you start looting the place.
Well, yeah, we gotta loot it before the blast on the bomb fucking ruins it.
So who's seen RoboCop?
Oh! I think
Oh!
No, I'm redoing that. I forgot. Oh man, it had been a while since I've seen like that literally happen. Listen, we are not going to let her die. It is important for her continued suffering that she lives.
I vaguely recall there's some kind of confluence of events where you can. She winds up with Marburg, and he's the one that shoots her. Or am I making that up?
No, I know that Marburg shoots Madison if you explicitly go after the bombs. You know, where you basically have to ignore her and like just leave her to her fate.
Right.
You know,
right.
Deus Vult and whatnot.
Yeah, God wills it.
Yeah. Yep, that's where the catchphrase comes in.
Which apparently is I can't remember exactly what it should be, but Deus Vult is actually the incorrect translation. It should be something like Deus Est Vult or something.
Typical Marburg.
Yeah, all his pretensions, and he's wrong anyway.
Let's see if I can do it this angle. Yep, got it. Look at that freeze frame.
Take the stairs to the workshops. There's a tunnel leading to an adjacent building in the restoration room. Go.
Mike, I can't let you...
Go, damn it.
Go and fucking leave. Never let me see you again.
Jesus Christ, when you're useful as a chocolate handguard.
I expected you to carry out your mission. Instead, you let your personal feelings get in the way.
Flattery will get you nowhere, Marburg.
That was not a compliment.
Are you
I
sure?
don't see why you chose her.
You don't get
She
sarcasm
obviously
where you're
cares
from, do you?
Nothing for you. Even fears you.
Because
Letting
it's
her
funny.
die might be a choice to you, not to me.
So you felt responsible.
Even if the bombs went off, I'll still stop you, Marburg.
No, you won't. There's nothing more you can do.
You blew up an exhibit.
No, I committed a terrorist act in a major European city. Well, Al-Samad did. And it's not just an exhibit. It was a symbol.
A symbol of what? Fear?
A reminder about manifest destiny. Blind obedience and their icons.
Blah,
Man
blah,
must
blah.
stand on his own, Thornton.
So
Says the guy with 2 goons behind him.
I'm done speaking with you, Thornton. Step out with your hands up.
Why don't you come get me?
Bitch.
Kill him!
There's nowhere to run, Thornton.
There we go.
From a self-appointed
All right,
hero.
let's just taunt. Let's see if it works.
Yeah.
Says the corporate tool who answers to Leyland.
I work for Halbeck. You are a man without a country, Thornton. You're me 20 years ago.
What's that in dog years?
Even if you escape, I know how your story ends.
Keep talking. Lets me know where to shoot.
Enough of this.
Yeah, unfortunately, he gets out.
Yeah.
We did not make him dislike
Damn,
us
he's getting
nearly
away.
enough.
There's nothing you can do
Because,
now, Mike.
oh my god, the
Get out of there.
fucking verbal
There'll be
burn
another
he
time.
gives him that convinces him to stay to fight you is so... It's so vicious. It's so good.
And just the way, as I said, like when you do manage to get under his skin, he just says something along the lines of, "I will enjoy ending you, Mr. Thornton."
Yes.
And the way he delivers that line is just perfect.
Yeah. So there we go. We didn't get to kill Marburg, but our final fuck you to Madison was allowing her to be saved by the man she hates the most. He'll likely resurface in the
disappointing.
future, causing further problems in stopping Halbeck. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh well. Check back in the near future with Leland.
Choice. I must admit, though, I am surprised. A woman you obviously cared little for, had contempt for even, over stopping a terrorist bombing. Oh, if I
Yeah,
had been
full
in
of
your
surprises.
shoes,
Huh.
well,
Could
I
take the
don't know
veteran
what I would've
approach.
done.
Yep.
If you'd been in my shoes, you would have been running for the hills.
Who?
So you blew up a museum, murdered innocent people. I still don't see how this little stunt helps you unless you plan to corner the market on terrorism.
Or
Really?
antiquities.
That's because you have a very narrow
Contempt.
view of events.
There we go.
Lectures on perspective from a blind man? That's a first. You planning on teaching about ethics next?
I can't expect you to keep up with every news report. I have an entire division devoted to it. Plus my ace in the hole. This bombing reorganized terrorist legislation in the European Union.
So what? How does that benefit
The
you?
reorganization benefits Halbeck. Surveillance, airport screening tech, weapons. Mr. Marburg's little crusade in Rome has reminded Europe what fear is.
So those people in the museum that died.
That wasn't the plan, but
Yeah,
at
the
least
goal.
you saved one of them, didn't you?
Yeah, the one that
I
probably would have
certainly
preferred
hope
to
you're
not
blaming me
be.
for something you could have prevented, Mike.
Seriously, several hundred fatalities, and I'm not one of them.
How did that turn out?
Fuck you, Thornton.
Saving the damsel in distress and all.
Yeah, how
Well, she
did...
said sorry for beating me.
Yeah. Oh, well.
And when you come back, I'll be gone. I don't want you to try and find me. I didn't like you much when I met you, and now you've done something even worse to me. I worry you don't think far enough ahead to see what's coming. Marburg won't stop looking for you.
People
And if I'm
do
there when
that?
you two meet again,
I've just been
he'll
winging
kill
it my
you,
entire
Mike.
life.
Whatever he planned in the museum, that's just the beginning. Goodbye, Mike. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, this is just one of those things where it's like you can tell that she is now left with the purpose of just kind of like hating you for literally like not only just making things worse for her, but like choosing her over what would be like the more morally correct choice of preventing multiple casualties.
Yeah, she hates you. She hates Marburg. She's lost her job. She's probably going to be having to go on the run most of her life, if not the whatever's left of it.
Yeah.
You thoroughly fucked up her existence.
Alpha Protocol.
Yay! Thornton's just sitting on the sofa like, I'm a hero.
He looks at just all the damage he's done and is like, another check mark for Tuesday.
Job well done.
Yeah.
Wait, how many fatalities? Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm kind of a bastard, aren't I? Yikes.
Steven looks at it, though, and goes, those are rookie numbers, Mike. You gotta do
Come
better than
on,
that.
Mikey. If I'd been there with you, we would have had 5 times that number.
Yeah. That really is the downside.
Not,
not enough instances where you can just get Stephen Heck to join in outside of Taipei, but, I mean, what can you do?
It's like he's trying to cheer you up, but...
Yeah. Oh, well, let's clean things up. Let's clean things up at this, at the safe house before we ship off to Moscow. Alright, so... Yeah, because of the shit that went down in the museum, now Europe is going to finally understand what it's like to have the TSA in America.
We already do.
Well, worse.
Now, one of my friends went to Greece just last month, and he said the security check-ins had gotten ridiculous in the last couple of years.
Yeah. All right, more material to blackmail Halbeck with. We all know how this goes.
The obvious subject title would be Plunder. I was going to write you a nice formal letter, but...
Okay. Addendum to JR debrief. Yeah, just another intercept.
Yep.
Oh, and it's from Marburg himself.
I mean, if you want to go round 2, then by all means, bring it.
Yeah. Apparently you were there and could have stopped him, but instead went off to save some stupid little bitch. I mean, it was it was for a very specific point, see? You had to have been there.
I'm not going to say this is what happens when you veto me, but the evidence is starting to mount up.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm pretty sure even with that, like, it's not impacting, like, the reputation with her. Like, yeah. I think it's still pretty positive.
She's she's very disappointed in you, and you should feel bad about that.
Yeah. All right. Let's get out of here. Let's drop by Moscow and save, and we'll get ready for next week, where it will likely be the finale.
Yeah, probably going to be able to just gun straight to the end, because I think depending on what happens, we've only got 1, maybe 2 missions left in Moscow, and then the final sections occur.
Yeah, which are like a couple conversation pieces, and then the actual for real mission.
Yeah, and then there's however the ending shakes out, which is probably going to be about at least 10 minutes by itself.
Yeah.
Probably longer. One
thing I'm going to do, just to work towards it, because of we haven't really been updating our armor. The advanced stealth armor is right here. It is a straight upgrade on our tactical, but we still have a ways to go in terms of money. So I'm going to offload as much of this shit that I don't really need anymore, or at least as much as I think I can get away with.
Doesn't it have more inventory slots as well?
I think it does.
Best check just to... Yeah, the 3 total. So whatever you are planning on using, I would say keep that.
Yeah, because it's... Yeah, although this one I think actually... Wait, these other ones, like advanced utility armor, actually adds even more. Because I think, with inventory... Oh, wait, but that's for inventory space, my mistake, yeah. But the utility armor gives the max... Right. Okay, my mistake. I was misreading up inventory space as the upgrade slots, my mistake. But tactical stealth is what we need.
Yeah, the game doesn't really tell you what any of the stats for anything do. I don't even think in the manual.
Not really, no. Yeah,
work out what extras you want first, and then just sell everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm basically just going to focus on getting rid of the stuff that doesn't like cause an increase or decrease in any of those numbers, because that's kind of what I've been building myself around.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't need infrared flashbulb at this point. My stealth is already so high anyway.
Yeah. It's plus you've got that I think you've got that skill that means that the first time you're seen by a camera, it's got a chance of not you've got a chance of not showing up anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. So, all right, we're most of the way there. That's good. At the very least, I think info on the Russian mafia as well on the dossier. That's nice. But yeah, I think it's like once we basically get through the remaining Moscow missions, like we'll have the money we need to get like the advanced stealth armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the benefits of only using one type of weapon is that you don't need to buy upgrades for everything.
True. Very true.
Because I think once you get to this point, you're basically, I can have a top tier weapon or top tier armor.
Yes, pretty much. Yeah, and I've been doing a pretty decent job just face rolling through a lot of damage anyway.
Well, I mean, at the moment you've got like 160 points of armor to begin with, so which is surprising because I think I maxed out at like 120, but then again I also wasn't upgrading. Is it toughness?
Toughness possibly. Yeah. Well, that's mostly for endurance, which is like the actual health kind of related. Like because the armor you equip that like increases or decreases like the shield amount, which is that recharging element to it. So yeah.
Whichever one it is that gives you extra armor points, I wasn't really upgrading that.
Yeah. And that's kind of a nice thing to have because of how it recharges.
Yeah, because like an idiot, I was trying to treat it like a stealth game when it's... stupid me playing the game the way I thought it was supposed to be played, rather than running and gunning.
Well, I mean, to be fair, trying to play it under the assumption that it's meant to be like a straight-up shooter is also a pretty bad idea.
Very true, yeah. It's the one thing I feel definitely should have been given a bit more priority, the balancing, because it's a half measure on both points.
Yeah, it's real rough. It's ultimately a game where you got to just spend a lot of time knowing how the game works and how broken it is so you can break it in return in your favor.
Yeah. Again, not unlike Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
Yeah. I mean, that's generally how it goes with a lot of Black Isle, like ex-Black Isle developers from this time period.
Yep. Black Isle, Obsidian, Troika, BioWare, their earlier attempts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, BioWare on the whole, I always felt was, like, marginally less broken than any of those other ones. I mean, that's probably contributes to, like, why they... Part of the reason why, like, their games, like, got, like, the much broader appeal.
Yeah, I think it's less that the games themselves were broken, more that they didn't account for how you can break the game. It's really more what I mean.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because, I mean, with Mass Effect, I think it's the Vanguard. It is if you overuse the biotic charge, it's entirely possible to get yourself stuck up in the middle of the air with no way of getting yourself back down.
Oh yeah. Oh god, that's right. Yeah.
Like, you
yeah,
can
biotic
soft lock the
powers
game
got
very
real
easily.
fucking busted in that series.
Yeah. And, you know, just not even trying, you can wade through entire combat sections not even taking a hit.
Huh. Yeah. Is
So
what it is.
broken in a completely different way.
Yeah. Yeah, broken in a marginally more playable sense, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. We'll finish our job as a spy next time. More than likely, hopefully. This is still a solid sub 3 hours of progress made already. We didn't manage to like get one of the goals that we had hoped to at the very start of the playthrough, but I guess it was inevitable that like our more loose way of doing it with like this whole setup of you being in charge of like the majority of choices was just going to like kind of make it that like it was not going to be as guaranteed.
Yeah, I think the main thing was the fact that we were doing the Rome stuff in the middle of the Moscow stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas if we just stuck with Moscow, we probably would have had the points needed to piss off Marburg. That's the way it goes, though.
Yeah, just doing all kinds of like just a lot more setup, or at the very least meeting him as soon as possible so that he doesn't have time to like comment on how you performed elsewhere, or maybe that has the opposite effect. I forget.
I think meeting him absolute first, because he likes people who plan and prepare.
Right.
So going out, basically stumbling dick first into meeting him, he's like, "Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?"
Yeah.
Like I think ideally the best way of doing it would be go straight to Rome, meet him, and then ignore Rome for the rest of the game.
I think that lines up very closely with kind of how I did it before, because I remember at the very least, like, when I did, like, playthroughs on my own time, I did make it a point to make sure that I got all the meeting new people missions out of the way first and foremost before I started going down the path of, like, actual for real missions that advance the story.
Yep.
So I think I
started playing after we did the first stream.
Mm-hmm.
So I might actually play through and see if that works, and see if I can piss him off that way.
Yeah, because there's just all. Yeah, it's funny. Even though like I've been sticking with like doing this stream playthrough, obviously, and it's like even when I feel like this is done, I'm almost tempted to start another playthrough as well to try and like do like some other specific route or play style that like gets certain results that I either have or have not gotten at this point.
Yeah, I mean the game is, as I said, there were the threads I saw about it on Something Awful. People were like, "Oh, hey, I remember I did this, this, and this, and this was the outcome." And people were like, "I have literally played this game a dozen times, start to finish. I have never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
This fucking game."
Mm-hmm.
Like the thread title may as well have been Alpha Protocol. Seriously, this fucking game.
This fucking game. All right. We'll be back next week to finish up this fucking game. Thanks for joining to the Kaboom.
Always a pleasure.
Alrighty then. And goodbye, everyone. Take care. And hopefully as well when we got and yeah, definitely again, fingers crossed that we will be able to like just clear the entire rest of the game next week in like enough time as well, especially so I can have a little something extra prepared to kind of highlight, what we'll be doing next after this.
Ooh, so fancy.
Yeah. I'm trying to up my production here ever so slightly. Come on.
Come on.
All right. See you later.